Hello guys, this is the sixth and final part of What If Naruto Was the Genius Like His Father. And you are watching Sage What Ifs. If you like the video, please like the video. And subscribe the channel. Let's just start the video. In the last part, Obito was trying to teleport to his time-space, but Madara hits him and stops him to go into his time-space. Then now, when Minato sees that Madara stopped Obito to go to his time-space, so he charged on Madara. But when he attacked on Madara with his Sage Art Rasengan, Madara cuts his second arm too, and then that arm with Rasengan went into Kakashi's direction and Minato went back. At the last moment, Kakashi teleported the Rasengan from there into his Kamui time-space. And then there come the Might Guy and hold Kakashi. "Are you okay, Kakashi?" Minato asked. "Yeah, I am okay, I have sent that Rasengan into my Kamui time-space," Kakashi said. "Are you okay, Kakashi?" Might Guy asked Kakashi. "Yes, I am okay thanks to you, Guy," Kakashi replied. Now they four were against Madara to stop him. In that meantime, Obito teleported into his time-space. "We would have to stay away from those black thigs, and ninjutsu will now work against him," Kakashi told everyone. "In this time out, only hope is taijutsu and sage jutsu, which is in your forte, sensei," Kakashi said to Minato. "Honestly, I am weakened the sage jutsu, and besides I lost my both hands, so I can't make hand signs," Minato said. "Alright, it means it is time to show off the blue beast on the leaf," Might Guy said. Guy went ahead and then opened the 7 gate of shock, his blue vapor coming out of his body and covered his body like a chakra clock. The blue vapor, he is one short to the gate of death, nice, Madara thought in his mind. Guy attacked on Madara with his full power and speed, and now he was able to match up his speed, but still Madara was fast enough to dodge all the attacks. But then Guy attacked on Madara with his technique called Iridora. It was his powerful technique which creates a strong shock wave. "You are strong, nice, but still it will not be enough for me," Madara said. Guy went back towards Kakashi and others. And then Lee reached there. "Are you okay, Guy sensei?" Lee asked Guy. "Yes, I am alright. You came here, where is Tenten?" Guy asked. "She is coming here too. She asked me to came here soon because you wanted to check out something," Lee said. "It didn't work against him," Kakashi said. "If it doesn't work, then we have no choice. The days of Blue Beast are gone now. It is time for Red Beast to emerge," Guy said. "No, don't, Guy, you will die after that. Nobody here wants you do it," Minato said. "Think about it again," Kakashi said. "What it just happening? Does he have anything else too?" Gaara asked. "It is only left the last gate of that. It is the final form of that jutsu Lee used against of you, but after using that jutsu user dies," Kakashi said. "Is it the time for this?" Lee asked Guy. "Yes, it is," Guy replied. And then opened the last gate of death. On the other side, Naruto and Sasuke were now in front of Sage of Six Paths in their psychic plane. "Am I dead?" Naruto was saying to himself. "No, you are not dead yet, Naruto Uzumaki." Naruto saw the Sage of Six Paths in front of you and asked him, "Who are you?" "I am Hagoromo Otsutsuki," Sage of Six Paths said. "So you are the Sage of Six Paths?" Naruto shockingly asked. "So you know me?" Hagoromo asked. "Of course I know you are the founder of the shinobi world," Naruto said. "The question is, why are you here?" Naruto asked. "I am here because of a particular reason. There is something I wanted to discuss with Sage of Six Paths said. "Well, I am listening," Naruto said. Then Hagoromo explained everything about his mother and sons to Naruto and Sasuke individually. "So am I the reincarnation of your son Asura?" Naruto asked. "Yes," Hagoromo replied. "That's all right, but why you are here with me? There any other reason you came here to me?" Naruto asked. "As I told you about my sons, that they have become rival, and this thing is keep happening since my so long until this thing happened," Hagoromo said. "Is something happened new?" Naruto asked. "You are the closest to my son Asura in terms of habits and traits, and beside before you 2 other reincarnations was of Indra and Asura, and those were Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha. And this time Madara planned to get more power, and that's why he transplanted some of Hashirama's power inside him, which caused him to awake the Rinnegan. He wants the power once I had," Hagoromo said. "And he doesn't want to stop here. He wants to put everyone under the infinite Tsukuyomi. When he will cast the infinite Tsukuyomi, he will trap everyone into the genjutsu, and then he would be able to use everyone's power without even killing you. Everyone will become like an unresistant slave whose strength he could use. The power once my mother had, but this power will corrupt him. This is how the infinite Tsukuyomi works," Hagoromo told Naruto. "So this is the reason I awakened the Rinnegan?" Naruto asked Hagoromo. "Yes, because of these eyes you combined both the powers of Indra and Asura," Hagoromo said. "I have the eyes of Sasuke, and that means he is the reincarnation of Indra, right?" Naruto asked. I want you to stop Madara now because he is no longer the reincarnation of Indra, now he is possessed by the power, Hagoromo said. And I can clearly sense that you have a portion of 10 tails too and a little amount of chakra of every tailed beast except Kurama, Hagoromo said. Yes, because Kurama has been extracted from me, Naruto replied, and then he heard the voice of Kurama from his behind. And that was Kurama's voice. Hey Naruto, Kurama said. Sorry about that, Kurama, I was not able to save you, Naruto said. Don't worry about it, Kurama said. And then all the tailed beasts emerged in his psychic plane. What all are you doing here, Naruto asked. All right, Shukaku Matabi Isobu Songoku Koku Seiken Chongyuki, and Kurama, time has come that the child of prophecy shall achieve the peace, Hagoromo said. The prophecy, Grandpa Jiraiya and Lord Fugasaku were talking about, Naruto said. Yes, that prophecy, now give me your dominant arm, I want to give you something, Hagoromo said. Naruto raised his hand and then Hagoromo gave him the power. After that the signs of Ninshu appeared on his forehead. And a seal came into his hand. You have become like a 10-tailed Jinchuriki now, Naruto, because you have a piece of 10 tails and the part of every tailed beast. And Rinnegan too, and now because of this you have become like me. You don't have all of my power, but you still have a lot more than other. With this much power you can stop them. I am entrusting you with this power so that you can stop him and can achieve the peace, Hagoromo said. Thanks for the help, Super Gramps, Naruto said. And now it is time for you to get back there. And Sasuke too got the power from Hagoromo. In the real world now, Might Guy was ready to attack on Madara. 8 Gate of Death open, Might Guy said. And now he was covered with the red vapor instead of blue vapor and started running towards Madara. He concentrated so much power in a punch and hits the punch in the air, which creates the air cannon which hurts Madara so badly. Guy was going to attack with another punch, but he stopped because the pressure broke his hand and few ribs. What happened? Why did Guy Sensei stopped? It is Sekizo barrage, he hits 4 to 5 times. Then why he stopped on only 1, Lee said. Might Guy reached there. And then they asked him if he was okay. Yeah, I am okay, just only my left arm and few ribs are hurt, Guy said. But even a single punch put an effect on 6-path Madara. He is strong, I can't take these kind of 4 to 5 punches on me, Madara thought in his mind. And then Guy started running around Madara so fast nobody was even able to see him, only red flash was visible. After watching Guy in this state, Lee opened the 6th gate of joy, then Minato gave him the kunai and said, get ready for it. On my say through in the between, then in direction of those black things, Minato said. Guy was ready to punch him, but Madara created a shield to save himself from his attack. One hit and Guy broke his shield, and then another attack from another side so fast, and then third attack and fourth. Before 5 attack, Madara sent 5 Truth Seeker orbs towards Guy and created a shield around himself to protect himself from the attack. But before the Truth Seeker orbs can do anything, Lee threw the kunai between them. Minato teleported there and then took all 5 Truth Seeker orbs with him and then teleported back, and when Guy was about to reach towards the shield, Kakashi used his Kamui and teleported the shield so that Guy can hit him. Guy hits him with so much power that he made the 10-tailed Jinchuriki. Madara got injured so much. Nice, you dance very well. I guess you left some dance into you. Let me have more fun. You were the one after Hashirama who made me this interested. Everyone I fought till now, but there were no one whose taijutsu was stronger than yours. I, Madara Uchiha, declare you the strongest of them all, Madara said. Now Might Guy was panting. He was now tired and in so much pain. If it doesn't work, then we have no chance at all against him, Gaara said. He withstand my Sekizo barrage. All is left now is evening elephant, Might Guy said. Don't tell me he has something even greater than this, Gaara shockingly asked. They all were watching this with open mouths. And now Might Guy was attacking on Madara with his strongest move. He was heading towards Madara. Madara was watching him coming towards him, and he noticed that Might Guy was even bending the space there. And the moment Guy hits Madara with his kick 10 tails Madara, and he almost killed him. Madara lost half side of his upper body in that attack. But Madara was still alive. He was healing himself and he saw that Might Guy was about to turn into ashes. I will finish you off. It will be my gratitude towards you to give me this much fun, Madara said. And then he attacked on Might Guy with his Truth Seeker orb, but before it can hit him, Naruto came there and kicked the Truth Seeker orb of Madara, and that orb went toward him. Naruto put his hand on Guy's chest and then healed him. Naruto saved him from dying. Then Naruto with so much speed attacked on Madara and punched his chakra rod. How his power level seems increased then. Before Madara thought in his mind. Lend me some chakra, Songoku, Naruto said to 4 Tails. Right on it, 4 Tails replied to him mentally. And then created a massive Rasenshuriken with just his one hand and attacked on Madara, which cut down the divine tree. Madara created again to absorb more chakra from the shinobi forces. And that massive Rasenshuriken gave a cut to Madara too in his stomach. Naruto knew that Madara would try to absorb that tree, so he created 2 clones and teleported the divine tree to a safe place, and then he teleported with his 2 and left his clones to fight with Madara. What he teleported the divine tree with his again, he wants to absorb it again. I would have to find it, but before that I would have to heal myself, Madara thought in his mind. Naruto came back there towards his clones after absorbing the divine tree again. One of Naruto clone picked up Guy and took him towards the Rock Lee and Kakashi. You saved Guy sensei, thanks, Naruto, Lee said. You don't need to thank me, Lee, Naruto said. Naruto's clones were attacking on Madara so that he can't heal himself. But eventually he healed himself, and now the original Naruto was standing in front of Madara. Do you think you can stop me, Madara said to Naruto. If you ask me honestly, I can win against you, and you know, but this time I am not only one to take you down. And then Tobirama teleported Sasuke towards Naruto. We are going to take you down, Naruto said. You know it, what to do, Sasuke, Naruto asked him. Yes, I know, I am not dumb, Sasuke said to Naruto. Then let's just finish it already. Naruto created the rods from his truth seeker orbs he got from the chakra he has got from the Sage of 6 Paths. And then attacked on Madara. But before Naruto can hit him, something stopped his rods in the air. Careful, Naruto, he has a shadow, I can see Rinnegan, Sasuke said. Don't forget I have 2 Rinnegan, and beside I can sense him too, Naruto said to Sasuke. Yes, I think I should take his Rinnegan instead until I found my own, Madara thought in his mind. But then Sasuke threw his swords towards the shadow Madara. And then Sasuke substituted Madara with something and then pierced the sword in his chest. So this is the ability of you, Rinnegan, Madara said to Sasuke. I would have to gain some more chakra and cast the infinite Tsukuyomi, their power level looks so increased, Madara thought in his mind. Naruto, he even before had Hashirama level chakra amount, and then he absorbed the divine tree twice, and he has all 9-tailed beasts chakra and 2 Rinnegan too, and his strength has gained 2. Something has happened there. What have you done, Obito, Madara thought in his mind. And that Sasuke, he awakened the straight pattern 6 Chokotomo Rinne Sharingan just like mine, Madara thought in his mind. And the shadow merged with Madara's original body. Madara took out swords from his chest and threw it on the ground. Naruto pulled that swords towards him and then gave it to Sasuke. We would have to seal him, Sasuke, Naruto said to Sasuke. Yeah, just attack on him now, because his shadow now has merged with his body. It appears that his shadow gets back to his original body after a limited time, Sasuke thought. Since I and you have the same eyes, that means we should have the same abilities, Naruto said. So when you again will use it, I will do it too, Naruto said. Naruto, just hit your Rasengan into my Chidori, rest I will handle, Sasuke said. Naruto created magnet-style Rasengan and Sasuke created shadow-style Chidori, and then they both clashed their attacks, and Sasuke substituted Madara with something in middle, and then they both hit Madara with their Rasengan and Chidori. How did I get there, Madara thought in his mind. And then left a shadow there and left from there. Madara was flying towards Kakashi to take his eye to teleport into his time-space, but he doesn't notice that Naruto has marked him. Leave the shadow to me and go behind the real one, I will mobilize it and then will join you, Naruto said. And now Sasuke was going behind the real Madara to stop him. And Naruto was fighting with the shadow of Madara. Naruto pinned him with his chakra rods and changed a truth seeker orb into a rod and pinned it to shadow Madara. He left his 1 clone there and said, I am leaving it to you, Naruto said. Don't worry about him, you just leave Madara as heading towards Kakashi sensei, clone said to Naruto. In that time Madara went towards Kakashi, took his left eye, and he was about to teleport. Sasuke reached there and cuts him into 2 pieces, but he still teleported into time-space, went to Obito, and he was about to stab Sakura with his chakra rod, but Obito teleported her out. And after a min, Madara came out fully healed and with 2 Rinnegan. Naruto all of a sudden attacked on Madara with his big ball Rasengan. How did he came here, Madara thought in his mind. That Naruto brat, he is the nuisance, Madara thought in his mind. After hitting Madara, Naruto went towards Kakashi to see him. His left eye was taken from him. Hey there, Sakura, let me take care of him, Naruto said. Naruto went towards Kakashi and healed him so quick. Open your eye, Kakashi sensei, Naruto said. Kakashi opened his eye and felt that he was able to see from another eye. Naruto didn't just heal him, he created an eye for Kakashi. How did you do that, Sakura asked Naruto. Listen, Naruto, are you forgetting about him, Sasuke asked Naruto. Just seal him before then you can chat, Sasuke said. Quit ordering me now, can't you handle him for a while, Naruto said to Sasuke. He is healed again, Sasuke said to Naruto. Madara created 4 shadows this time. Naruto created 4 clones and his clones charged on Madara's shadow, but before Naruto and Sasuke can attack on Madara, he flied from there and then created some black orbs and said Sage Art planetary devastation, and those black orbs started pulling the rocks towards them. Naruto saw that Madara created the meteor, so he thought to blast them one by one. These are bigger than Nagato's and those are so much, Naruto said. Let me handle them, you take care of the shadows, Sasuke said to Naruto. He never will acknowledge anyone except himself, Naruto said. Kakashi was watching Naruto with so much concentration. Naruto seems so calm, and that means these things are nothing to him, Kakashi thought in his mind. What has happened to him? Sasuke was flying with his Susanoo with 2 swords in his hands and he was destroying those meteors. Everyone from the battlefield noticed that meteors were falling onto ground. We can't do anything in this, Shikamaru said, just get ready for the impact. Those all were chakra exhausted and they were still in front of the wood statue. 1,000 hands of Buddha, it was attacking on them with his punches. I think I should handle this, Naruto said. Are you ready, Kurama? Naruto said. Naruto made 9 chakra hands with Kurama's chakra and then created 9 tailed beast bombs and then added his wind-style chakra into them and threw them towards the meteor and said tailed beast bomb shuriken. And did the same again and he destroyed 18 meteors in 2 attacks. He is showing of his power, Kakashi thought in his mind, and I started feeling that I far behind them, Kakashi thought in his mind. There is nothing like this, sensei, don't worry about it, Naruto said. I guess you don't have so much chakra left, right? Let me give you some, just get ready in case, Naruto said. Give me a fist bump, Naruto said. Kakashi did, and then Naruto gave his some of Kurama's chakra so that Kakashi could be able to save himself in case. Sasuke was cutting down the meteor in the air. He saw that Madara has already cast the Tsukuyomi on Moon. Sasuke landed so fast on the ground and then covered them all in his Susanoo wings to save them from infinite Tsukuyomi. Can't you land a bit softly? You are not the only one here, Naruto said. Shut up, Naruto. Madara has already cast the jutsu. Everybody is getting caught into the jutsu, but those 4 not get caught into the jutsu because they didn't see that light, because of which everyone was getting caught into the jutsu. Naruto was into the Susanoo when he sensed Hinata was getting caught into infinite Tsukuyomi. Hinata, Naruto said. Stay here, Naruto, otherwise you too will be trapped into the Madara's jutsu, Naruto. Sasuke said to Naruto, and beside, if you will bring her here, she too will be in danger. Before we would have to finish Madara, then we will save her, Hinata. She will not die after getting trapped, Naruto. Don't worry about it, Sasuke said to Naruto. Yeah, you are right, Naruto said, but he was looking sad. When it finished, then Sasuke had deactivated the Susanoo and now they all were in front of Madara. Then Madara cast the Divine Forest Emergence and linked everybody with the root of Divine Tree. And then all chakra of everyone has started coming out of the ground and getting absorbed into Madara. Be alert, this chakra is far greater than 10 tails, Sasuke said. Yes, I can see that, Naruto said to Sasuke. The chakra was uncontrollable for Madara. He was trying to control that chakra, but before that Black Zetsu attacked on Madara and pierced his heart, and now Madara become more uncontrollable and slowly getting bigger, looking like he was about to explode. Naruto, before he will be able to get in control you would have to stop him, Kurama said to Naruto. Right, Naruto said, and then went there and started absorbing the chakra from him. What are you trying to do, Naruto? Sasuke asked. I am absorbing his chakra so that he can't be so much strong. You do it too, Naruto said to Sasuke. I don't know how to do it, Sasuke said to Naruto. Just put your hand on him and try to absorb chakra from him, Naruto said to Sasuke. Sasuke went there and tried to do it, but before he can absorb chakra, Madara started getting in control, but this was not Madara now, it was Kagaya. Well done, Naruto, because of having some chakra of 10 tails inside you. You have extracted more than half of 10 tails chakra out of Madara, Kurama said to Naruto. Yes, all thanks to you, Kurama, Naruto said. And when Madara turned into Kagaya, she attacked on Naruto and Sasuke. But they both were dodging it and attacking on her chakra strap. You remember the Lady Sage of Sixth Path mentioned earlier, Sasuke said. Yeah, she is Kagaya Otsutsuki. He knew that Kagaya will emerge, so he entrusted us with his power, Naruto said. I know I have a lot of chakra now, but still she has more than us. Do you think we would need more chakra to win against her, Naruto asked Kurama. Your chakra seals are getting adjust now and it is getting empty because your chakra seal is so big now, Naruto. I think you should gather some chakra for further fight, Kurama said to Naruto. Can you fill up the sage chakra seal, Kurama? Can you absorb the sage jutsu chakra for me, Naruto asked. I am not good at it, Naruto, but I can try, Naruto said. Naruto created a clone and teleported it to a safe place to gather more chakra. Where did you send your clone Naruto? Kakashi asked Naruto. I have sent him to gather more nature chakra because her chakra is far greater than 10 tails and maybe we need more chakra to fight her, Naruto said. Even I can sense his chakra is near infinite and her chakra is far greater than Naruto. Those people have become so strong. Sakura was so scared to see Kagaya but she still activated her Byakuga seal. I can't blame her for getting this much scared, Kakashi said. Please don't make any move, Sakura. Kagaya hits Naruto and Sasuke hard and now they were on the ground. So what are your intentions? Kakashi asked Kagaya. My intentions, Kagaya said. And then she summoned an alternate dimension around them and now they all were falling down. They saw that there was lava down there and they were falling down in lava. Sasuke summoned a falcon there to be stable and he caught Naruto. What are you doing, Sasuke? Save them, not me, I can fly, remember, Naruto said. See there, Kakashi sensei is stable now. He used the scroll as a rope and about Obito he pinned Obito in the wall, Sasuke said to Naruto. Don't mind Naruto, but I will be frank here, if any one of us dies here the whole world will end, so we would have to live. Those are just caught in the situation, Sasuke said to Naruto. But still I can't see them dying in front of me, Naruto said, and then created a clone to help them, but before clone can reach there Kakashi's scroll tears and they again felling, but Naruto clone caught them with his Charka hands and caught them and then he unpinned Obito from the wall and was holding him. Kagaya blocked the chakra points of Sasuke's falcon and he disappeared from there and now Sasuke was felling down but he caught Naruto's leg. And then Naruto create a plate for Sasuke to stand on so that Sasuke can stand on it and help him to fight with Kagaya. The plate Naruto made from his truth-seeking orb. Naruto, my clone has managed to gather Sage Jutsu chakra. It is not so much but still it will help you if you need. Just dispel the clone, Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto dispelled the clone and he got a lot of chakra. Even more than of 9 tails chakra. Why the seal is not full, Kurama? Naruto asked. I can only gather the amount of chakra what I can manage. I don't have a seal like you, Naruto, Kurama said to Naruto. But my clone had the same seal on it, you could have fill it, Naruto said to Kurama. Huh, I forgot it, Naruto. Kurama said it is okay. Don't worry, I will send my clones this time to gather nature energy, Naruto said to Kurama. Naruto and Sasuke were in front of Kagaya, they were going to attack on her. Sasuke suddenly felt that Naruto's chakra increased. Did your chakra increase, Naruto? But how? Sasuke asked. Yeah, I gathered some Sage Jutsu chakra in case of need, Naruto said to Sasuke. Okay, now just attack on her, Sasuke said to Naruto. Kagaya came towards them and attacked on them with a lot of chakra, but instead of attacking, Naruto tried to absorb that chakra from Kagaya. Mother, he is trying to absorb your chakra, Black Zetsu said to Kagaya. Naruto was trying to absorb her chakra but it was a lot. In just one blow Naruto got a hit and then Sasuke attacked on Kagaya with his Susanoo. But it had no effect on her. Even Susanoo is not working against her, Sasuke said to Naruto. Yes, I have seen it. Instead of attacking on her, try to weaken her and seal her. You can see the Rinnegan on her forehead, she can absorb any amount of chakra. Kagaya were watching that Naruto's chakra was getting bigger by the time. What is happening with him? How he is getting more chakra? Kagaya thought in her mind. They got the jutsu from Hagoromo, so Hagoromo must have told them about me, Kagaya thought in her mind. She opened a portal and teleported behind Naruto and Sasuke and then held their faces with her hands. She was crying to see them. She was seeing her children in Naruto and Sasuke. Now come to mother, my child's Hagoromo and Hamura, Kagaya said to Naruto and Sasuke. And then Black Zetsu took control over Naruto and Sasuke's body and Kagaya was still holding Naruto and Sasuke with their faces. I will absorb your chakra, Black Zetsu said them. And then told them about how Hagoromo and Hamura, 2 sons of Kagaya, had sealed her and now how Hagoromo entrusted them with chakra and jutsu so that Naruto and Sasuke can seal her again. But now I will absorb your chakra and then mother will kill you, Black Zetsu said. And then told them about his journey, that how mislead Indra and then his descendants of Indra and then Madara too, and he told them about how Madara gained so much power. And how Madara to gather all the 9 tails after he got Rinnegan and then Obito to do it. And eventually how he became able to gather all these things to restore Kagaya. We were here to seal the 10 tails and now it seems we would have to seal her away, Naruto said, and then broke the connection between him and Black Zetsu and then freed Sasuke from him too, and now they both were in front of Kagaya. We would have to create an opening, Sasuke said to Naruto. I don't know it will work or not, but it seems to work on everyone. The more powerful enemy is, the more it works, Naruto said. And then created the clone. In that case I will ready my left eye, Sasuke said. Don't forget she can absorb any ninjutsu, Naruto said to Sasuke. Then Naruto transformed and said cute jutsu, reverse harem jutsu. Sakura saw that and said that idiot, this kind of jutsu will not work on her, it maybe could work on me but not her, Sakura said. But the next moment Naruto punched Kagaya. What, it worked, Sakura thought, and blood coming out of her nose. Don't tell me Naruto's pervane ninjutsu is going to save the world, Kakashi thought in his mind. Naruto and Sasuke were going to attack on her again, they were going to activate the seal, but Kagaya again changed the dimension around them and now they both were trapped into ice. Naruto and Sasuke were trying to get out ice, but Kagaya left from there with the help of her portal, and then she came in front of them and she was going to absorb their chakra, but before that Sasuke used his Amaterasu to come out of that ice and then both came out of ice. And they were standing in front of Kagaya again. Mother, why don't you separate them and then kill them both one by one, Black Zetsu said to Kagaya. I will absorb their chakra, have a lot of chakra. But for now you should separate them so they could not seal you, mother, every time you shift the dimensions, Black Zetsu said to Kagaya. And then Kagaya opened a portal and then pulled Sasuke into a different dimension. And now Naruto was alone in front of Kagaya. Since Sasuke is not here, I would not have to think about anyone, the things are now, I would have to make her spend so much chakra so that she can't use heavier attacks on us, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto created 10 clones and then sent them to gather Sage Jutsu chakra so that they can fill up his seal. His chakra this time was even more than of a tailed beast, so it will take them so much time to fill up the seal. Kurama, you think we could synchronize the Sage Jutsu chakra with this much amount of chakra? Naruto asked Kurama. I think you should try to do it. Naruto opened the Sage Jutsu seal and then he merged the Sage Jutsu chakra with Sage of 6 Paths chakra, which boosted his strength 10 more times. He has a lot of chakra, mother, so first you should take his chakra, Black Zetsu said to Kagaya. And now Naruto was planning to use his full potential. Since ninjutsu will not work against her, so I would have to do the physical attacks, and first thing first I would have to mobilize that Black Zetsu, he knows a lot about us, Naruto thought in his mind. He created 10 more clones and started attacking on Kagaya. Kagaya attacked on all those clones, but instead of attacking on Kagaya they all started absorbing the chakra. And the real Naruto threw the kunai towards Kagaya, and when the kunai was about to reach there, Naruto teleported there and the cuts Kagaya left hand and then separate Black Zetsu from her. And then pinned Black Zetsu down with his truth-seeking orb. He is stronger, he is more like Hagoromo, not Ashura, he has lot of strength, I would have to absorb his chakra in the time he is alone, Kagaya thought in her mind. She opened a portal, but Naruto used the universal pull on her to pull her towards him. Her left hand was already healed. On the other side Obito was awake now, and then Naruto's clone explained everything to Obito, Sakura and Kakashi. You told that for sealing her you would need Sasuke too, so I guess I should go look for Sasuke for you so that you can seal her. Nope, you don't need to do it, just stay here and watch the battle in case he would need you. If Sasuke is out of sight my real body would not have to worry about him. And right now real me is working to tire her and make her use more of her chakra so that when he takes Sasuke out from the another dimension they don't have to put so much effort in sealing her. What, how you take Sasuke out of another dimension? Simple, he marked him and I can sense Sasuke's chakra, clone explained. How much strong you exactly are? Kakashi asked Naruto. Well, definitely not strong as much as she is, and I can say that I can use so much tricks to weaken her and she will not be able to kill me so soon, and beside you know him, I can't show off so much in front of him, even he is not a kid now, Naruto said to Kakashi. He still cares about him, Kakashi, and he thinks that it is his responsibility to take him out of the darkness, Kakashi thought in his mind. And the real Naruto with 10-9 clones attacking on Kagaya, and one of his clone pinned down Black Zetsu so that he can't move, and now he was guarding there. When Kagaya was trying to go in the portal again, but Naruto pulled her with his universal pull and tried to hold her with his clones, and he tried to absorb chakra from her. They all were watching Naruto. Naruto's chakra was getting stronger with the time. But Kagaya was more powerful, so she killed clones and escaped from there and merged with the nature, and she was attacking on Naruto from every side. What, he merged with nature? Naruto thought in his mind, but since I am in sage mode I can sense her, even she is merged with nature energy, Naruto thought in her mind. Now Kagaya was attacking on Naruto with ice and she tried to trap Naruto in the ice. And she increased the temperature around him so she can freeze his body and can absorb his chakra. She trapped Naruto into ice and then came out of the portal to absorb his all chakra. He doesn't know that Naruto can teleport from there anytime he wants, but Naruto was still there acting like he is trapped in the ice. When she came so close to him. Alright, she is coming close to you, Naruto, I am going to warm your chakra till the boiling point, get ready, Five Tails said to Naruto. Naruto, I have increased your chakra attack on her. Naruto at the last moment broke the ice and then broke it and teleported from there and then attacked on Kagaya with a powerful attack and then created clones to hold her again to absorb more chakra from her. Naruto's clones put a seal on her so that she can't move and the real Naruto started absorbing her chakra again. They sealed her moments for few seconds, even a clone pinned her with his Truth Seeker orb. It mobilized her for few seconds but she managed to free herself. But in this much time Naruto was able to absorb more chakra from her. When she used so much chakra to overpower Naruto with her chakra, Naruto absorbed that. What, he is getting stronger by the time he is trying to take chakra from her, Kakashi said. If he was this much strong, then why did he not show it before, Obito said. I don't know why, Kakashi said, but I know this much, he doesn't like to show so much. I remember once Jiraiya sensei told me about him when I said his chakra is 20 times bigger than me, then he told me that he even had 200 times more chakra than that when I had a spar with him. And after that time his chakra has become more strong. When he started fighting with you when he was in Nine Tails state, his chakra was getting stronger, and in the fight with you when you absorbed the Nine Tails his chakra was way stronger than that, Kakashi said. At this moment I can say that he is even stronger than of a tailed beast, Obito said. All the tailed beasts were laughing after hearing this from Obito. You can say this because I have a piece of all tailed beast and the 10 tails too. If it was not on Kurama I would have died a while ago, clone said to Obito. On the battlefield when Kagaya saw that Naruto was becoming a nuisance, she thought that she should spit out the 10 tails to fight against Naruto and she can finish him off soon. In the real world the all 4 Hokages were wandering here and there, and then they all gathered where Madara's lower body was. If Madara's lower body is here, that means they were able to kill him. You all sensed that too when an enormous amount of chakra was on the field and then suddenly disappeared. I have a bad feeling about that. I am not even able to sense Naruto and Sasuke, Minato said. In that case we should reanimate Madara and then we would make him talk, Tobirama said. But that will need a living sacrificial body, Tobirama, Hashirama said. You are so naive, elder brother, Tobirama said. You really are so kind. Previous reincarnate of Ashura, sage of 6 paths, came out of Madara's lower half. And then explained everything to them. After hearing all the explanation, Tobirama said. This means Naruto and Sasuke are fighting with Madara. Not exactly Madara, I guess my mother has restored herself and now they both are fighting against her, Hagoromo said. So we should help them to seal her, Tobirama said. You can't do anything in this matter, only the power of Naruto and Sasuke can seal her. The only thing you can do here to wait for them to complete, in Hagoromo said. And on the other side Sasuke was wondering and tried to think that how can he go out of that dimension. On the battlefield Naruto troubled Kagaya so much and she thought that she should finish Sasuke first so that they can't seal her away. But Naruto was not even letting her go from there, so she thought to spit out the 10 tails so that he can distract Naruto and she can go and look for Sasuke, Kagaya thought in her mind, and then she released out the 10 tails. And now Naruto was in front of 10 tails and fighting with him. After getting a chance to left from there, she went from there. Naruto made a mental connection with his clone and told him to bring Sasuke back to this dimension again. You guys wait here, let me take Sasuke back here, clone said. And real me asked you all not to interfere in this fight, he can't worry about you during this fight, clone said. Now Naruto was against 10 tails. Naruto crossed his fingers and then created a clone and asked him to activate full Susanoo, and then Naruto created the Sage Art Massive Rasenshuriken to attack on 10 tails. I would have to cut his tails, I don't have enough time, she would be coming here at any time, Naruto thought in his mind, and the real Naruto jumped on the 10 tails and was thinking about to control him and absorb him and become the Jinchuriki of 10 tails so that he can release all the tailed beasts later. Naruto clone teleported to Sasuke and took him with himself and teleported back to Kakashi. Sasuke saw Naruto was fighting 10 tails alone, but the next moment Kagaya there again and saw that Naruto was trying to become the Jinchuriki of 10 tails. She attacked on Naruto with a big amount of chakra. But Naruto teleported from there before and was thinking what should he do. Naruto and Sasuke was there. Naruto was making a plan. We would have to absorb the 10 tails before she can. If she would be more tough to seal her soon, so we would have to stop her to absorb 10 tails. It would be easy to seal her without 10 tails, Naruto said to Sasuke. Obito, get ready and then the time comes you would have to control the 10 tails, Naruto said to Obito. The plan is we are to make her use most of her chakra and we will try to seal her, Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto took Sasuke and teleported towards Kagaya and then started attacking on Kagaya. I would to separated them again, and he is the real problem, I would have to handle them separately, Kagaya thought in her mind. She again opened a portal and then sent Sasuke to the different dimension again to handle them separately. But this time if Naruto wanted to stop him he could have, but he didn't. He wanted to make Kagaya use more of her chakra or to absorb it so that they can be able to seal her. Naruto doesn't want that Kagaya hurt Sasuke. I would have to absorb the 10 tail again, otherwise maybe he can absorb the 10 tails in himself and that would be bad for me, Kagaya thought in her mind. She was thinking about to absorb the 10 tails. But Naruto standing in front of 10 tails, he dispelled his clone first and then dispelled all of his clone whom were gathering sage jutsu chakra for Naruto. His clones were gathering chakra since 2 hours and they gathered a lot of chakra in that time. They were able to gather a lot of chakra in those last 2 years. Naruto's chakra got increased more and now he saw that Kagaya were absorbing the 10 tail and he was waiting for the moment to absorb more of her chakra so that he can weaken her. The moment when she absorbed the 10 tails, Naruto went there and holds her with his clones and seals her movement again and started absorbing more of her chakra. And she overpowered Naruto's chakra again and freed herself. And then attacked on Naruto, but Naruto disappeared from there. And now he was in front of Kagaya, created 20 more clones to seal her movements and then teleported towards her with a giant Rasengan in his hands and hits him, and again all the clones teleported towards and used the sealing jutsu on her, and then Naruto again started absorbing chakra from her. She overpowered them again and killed all the clones. And now she was so angry and started attacking on Naruto with more powerful attack. She even tried to attack on Naruto with his bone ashes. She took out her bones and threw those bones from a portal like rods, but Naruto teleported from there because he left a clone hidden so he can tell him of any secret attack from behind. It was frustrating Kagaya, and now she was attacking on Naruto with more powerful attacks on Naruto to overpower him. This time she attacked on Naruto with a high chakra amount. Naruto absorbed a lot of chakra but didn't absorb all the chakra. It looked like Naruto was getting hit by Kagaya's attack. She did this kind of attack on Naruto 5 to 6 times and Naruto absorbed more than half of that chakra. What do you think now, Kurama? What about the chakra level? Naruto asked Kurama. You can't overpower her with your current chakra level, Naruto. You need to weaken her more, Kurama said to Naruto. Or what if we gather more of sage chakra? Naruto said. It can work, Naruto, Kurama said. Go this time, fill up the seal fully, Naruto said. And created a clone to gather more sage jutsu chakra so that Naruto can match Kagaya's chakra level. And now Kagaya was attacking on Naruto more furiously. But Naruto was not healing himself, showing like he was getting injured, and Kagaya attacked on Naruto again 4 to 5 times and absorbed more chakra. It is time to attack on her so it doesn't look like I am faking it, Naruto thought in her mind. Naruto created 10 more clones to attack on Kagaya and teleported those all clones one by one with a giant sage art Rasengan, and then created more clones, and now Kagaya were healing herself, but in this time Naruto sealed her movements again and half of the clone attacking on Kagaya and half of clone were holding her down. And the real Naruto was absorbing chakra from her, and this time Naruto absorbed more chakra from her. But she overpowered Naruto again. At this rate I will lose my most of the chakra, Kagaya thought in her mind. Then Naruto attacked on her with his almighty push, and when she was protecting herself with Naruto's jutsu, Naruto teleported with a big ball Rasengan on her and then created hundreds of clones, and now they were attacking on her with sage art Rasengan one after one, and Naruto was absorbing chakra from here. This time she attacked on Naruto with more power. Naruto got injured with that much chakra. But Naruto healed himself the next moment, and now she was attacking on Naruto with more chakra, and she was now trying to kill Naruto because he was creating problem for Naruto. This is amazing. Naruto is able enough to fight with her head to head. Kagaya attacked on Naruto with so much chakra, but this time Naruto teleported from there. I would have to attack on him more fast. After healing himself, Naruto created 10,000 clone this time so that they can simultaneously attack on Kagaya and Naruto can absorb more of her chakra. First his clone attacked on her with a Rasengan, and then Naruto teleported himself in another clone and pinned her to the ground when she fell on the ground, and then Naruto stabbed her with a chakra rod and teleported from there. And those all clones were not even giving her the chance to attack on them or protect her. And Naruto was absorbing her chakra with his chakra rods. He knew that the chakra rods will not be able to stop her, so he has pinned her down with his truth seeker orbs. And was absorbing the chakra with his chakra rods. When all the clones had finished, till that Naruto has absorbed a lot of chakra out of her. Now Naruto has got the chakra enough to match Kagaya's level. Kurama, what about the sage jutsu chakra I was asked you to gather? Naruto asked. Yes, I have got enough chakra, but still the seal is not full. Fill up all of your sage jutsu chakra, and then asked him to dispel. It is time to overpower her, Naruto said. Kurama tried to make a mental connection with his clone and asked him to dispel After he dispelling the clone, Naruto got a lot of chakra now, and then he created a clone and said, when I cut off her arm, just go to Sasuke and take him back here as soon as possible. It is time to seal her, Naruto said. Now Kagaya was guarding herself with chakra, but Naruto took out his sword and coated that with so much chakra and attacked on her and cuts off her hand, and then Naruto created clone, sealed her movements again and started absorbing more of her chakra, but this time Naruto has created only a clone to overpower her with the strength, and that clone was stabbing her with chakra rods, and Naruto was absorbing her own chakra now, and clone cuts her second arm, and then Naruto teleported from there. Since now Naruto has more chakra, he was showing the dominance and absorbing chakra with his chakra rods. And when she healed herself, and now they're against each other, and this time Naruto and Sasuke were together. Sasuke used the chance substitute with the left one when as the chance, Naruto said. And created two clones and attacked on Kagaya again with a chakra enhanced punches, and then Naruto teleported there, and so did the Sasuke. He substituted with Naruto's clone who was in the left, and then they touched her with their dominant hands and said 6 paths planetary devastation, and created a big moon there, and all the tailed beasts came out of her and fell on the ground. Sasuke went towards his team and Naruto went towards Black Zetsu to seal him too, so that he can't mislead someone again. Now go and get sealed with your mother, Naruto said, and threw the Black Zetsu towards the moon they have created. And closed the Sage Jutsu seal and hide his most of his chakra, and then went towards his team and said, mission complete. Yeah, you have done it, well done Naruto and Sasuke, Kakashi said to them. Sakura was yawning, and then she said, mission complete, I want to go home and get soaked into hot water. Speaking of, what about us, how would we go to home? Sakura got panicked, and then Naruto started acting like he doesn't know how they will go back. Kakashi and Sasuke hits him on the head and said, don't act like kids, Naruto. He started it again, Kakashi thought in his mind. What, seriously, how can he forget this? Obito said from behind. It is him, he does these kind of things when he is happy, Kakashi said. He is acting like kids, Obito said. Yeah, technically he is not adult yet, he will be of 17 the next morning, Kakashi said. Yes, you are right, Obito said. Looks like you have done it again, Naruto, you saved us again, Four Tails said. Don't worry about it, Son Goku, tell me when you all are ready to go home, Naruto said. I will just teleport those who will give me ramen, I am hungry now, Naruto said. Don't start it again, Foxy, Sasuke said to Naruto. I was worrying for nothing, to think that he will change after getting this much power, Kakashi said. But before Naruto can do anything, they got summoned in the real world. And now they were in the real world, and then Hagoromo summoned all the previous Cage of all villages too. Mission accomplished, Naruto said to Sage of 6 paths. All is left now to undo infinite Tsukuyomi, Naruto said. Welcome back, Naruto, Minato said. Dad, Naruto emotionally said, because now it was time for Minato to leave the real world. I can't stay forever here, Naruto, take care of yourself my son, but before leaving there is something I want to say to you. And then there came the sunlight. Happy birthday, Naruto, Minato said to Naruto. I must say that you have become a splendid young man, Naruto. Dad, Naruto said. Don't worry, Naruto, I will tell everything to Kushina, Minato said. Tell her not to worry, I doing every single thing she asked me to do, Naruto said. And then he left from there, and at the same time Tobirama said, let's leave rest of the thing to the next generation, and then he left too. And then all the previous Cage left too. And in the end only Hashirama left, and then he said, I wish you reach onto the different conclusion as we did, Hashirama said, and left from there. And now only Team 7 left there and Obito. Good job, Naruto and Sasuke, and rest too. Then Hagoromo saw towards tailed beasts and said, you all are free now. What you think where you will go, 8 Tails? Kurama asked 8 Tails. Me, I think I am going to get back to be partners with B. I don't like the annoying rapping he does, but he grew up on me, so I think I should go back to him, 8 Tails said. What about you, 9 Tails? What do you want? 8 Tails asked. About me, I was just thinking about this. Now Naruto has become strong enough that he can live with his own, so I think I should go anywhere else, Kurama said, and still watching towards Naruto. Do whatever you want, Kurama, but if you will ask me, I will always need you as a partner, Naruto said to Kurama. All tailed beasts laughed to hear about this. What's so funny? Why are you laughing? What's so funny? Why are you laughing? Kurama asked. You are still stubborn, can't show your real emotions, 4 Tails said to Kurama. If you don't mind, I would like you to be with Naruto so that he can be contact with all tailed beasts. If you are insisting, old man, then I will be with him, Kurama said. And then all the tailed beasts laugh. Admit it that you started caring for Naruto, Shukaku said. Naruto smiled at the comment. So my dear Naruto and Sasuke, what is your decision now? I still have the same decision, Naruto said. Very well then, I don't want you to go on the same path my mother did. You have a lot of power, don't let yourself get corrupt, Sage of Six Paths said to Naruto. So what is your decision, Sasuke? Sage of Six Paths asked. For now, I am executing all current 5 Kage in the infinite Tsukuyomi, and for now I am getting rid of those tailed beasts too, and after and I will seal them, all of them too, Sasuke said. What did you say? Nine Tails said, and then Sasuke put all the tailed beasts under the genjutsu. Sasuke trapped all the tailed beasts into the catastrophic planetary devastation. There is only one is left now, as you, Naruto, Sasuke said. Let's settle this, and now you are only left who I have to kill, and then I will rebuild it. Is that your current dream? Kakashi asked. You know it, Naruto. Where to go? Sasuke said. We are going where everything started in the first place, Sasuke said to Naruto. And started leaving from there. Stop it, Sasuke, only this time don't do it, Sakura said to Sasuke. And then Sasuke put Sakura under the genjutsu and said, only this last fight, then there would be nothing left to do. I will build only a nation where nobody would have to die and nobody would have to kill his clan, Sasuke said. Come on, Sasuke, you don't need to put Sakura under a genjutsu, Naruto said to Sasuke. You know it, why I need to put her under the genjutsu. Kakashi was exhausted, so he couldn't do anything. What are you trying to do? Don't create another problem when it is sorted, Obito said to Sasuke. And now Naruto and Sasuke were in front of Hagoromo too, in their mind plane, and they were talking to him. What are your intentions, Sasuke? Hagoromo said to Sasuke. All these Kage caused these kind of circumstances. I will finish all this kind of system. I will build from the starting, and only I would be there to bear everybody hatred, and no one would have to kill their loved ones, Sasuke replied. Then show me what are you answer and what are your intentions, Hagoromo said to Sasuke. In Naruto's psychic plane, Hagoromo asked, what are your intentions, Naruto? My intentions are to save him from darkness without killing him, Naruto said. I can sense that you have now so much strength than before. How did you get this much strength? Hagoromo asked Naruto, even when he knew why Naruto did. In order to weaken her I had to do it, sorry, but I have to absorb more and more power from her, Naruto replied. So what much you have absorbed from Mother? Hagoromo asked. I took her 1/3 road of Madara's chakra, which he has gathered after casting the genjutsu. I can sense that now your 10 tails are stronger than before, Hagoromo asked. Yes, I have again absorbed the divine tree Madara created to absorb more chakra from shinobi forces, and I have absorbed some of 10 tails chakra from her too, Naruto said. And since now your power is equal to the 10 tails, what are you thinking about to do with them? First thing first, I will try to save Sasuke, and then if I come back alive I will try to protect what my father protected with his life. I will try to do good things for them who came in the war just for me, Naruto said. And of course I will protect them who cannot protect themselves. I will try my best to do, Naruto said. I will start with Sasuke, more like a brother, my friend Sasuke, Naruto said to Hagoromo. And on the other side, Sasuke said that Naruto is the last one who he will kill in order to rebuild, because Naruto was the only one who he can call him friend, his only friend. And now they both were in the valley of death, were in front of each other. What are you planning to do, Sasuke? Naruto asked. You are the only left to kill, who I will kill in the memories of my late brother Itachi Uchiha. I will rebuild it after your death. I will bear all the hatred, Sasuke said. After becoming their enemy. And what about after you would die? Naruto said. I started with the Sharingan, and now I have the many other option, rebirth, reincarnation and other option too, Sasuke said. Don't you think I would have done as it was good? Naruto said. We both have reached the different conclusion, and now only one will win in this world, will go with his choice, Sasuke said. Then what would be the difference between this jutsu and in your way when everybody will lose their freedom? Naruto asked. I will become Hokage. I will not take their freedom with them, Sasuke said. And what if they don't like you to become Hokage? You will kill them to right. Then what's the difference between you and Madara? Naruto said. I will show you the difference, Sasuke said, and started running towards Naruto. Then show it to me, Naruto said, and started running towards Sasuke. He knew that without having a fight Naruto can't make him understand. Sasuke attacked on Naruto and Naruto dodged it with his hand, and then Sasuke kicked Naruto. Still Naruto dodged his kick with his hand. Now Sasuke was attacking on Naruto in taijutsu, and Naruto was just dodging his attacks, and he was not trying to hit Sasuke so hard. You are just going to play defense, Naruto. You know it, I am the strongest in the whole world. Now you cannot win against me while playing only defense. Yeah, I know it, Naruto said. Naruto created 3 clone and started attacking on Sasuke. Sasuke used his Rinnegan and stabbed all 4 of them with his black flame sword. Sword made up of chakra. All three clones of Naruto disappeared and he healed quickly. Sasuke was shocked about to see Naruto healing this quick. He knew that Naruto heals fast. But now Naruto was healing so fast. Then Sasuke attacked on Naruto with his fire style and Naruto absorbed it. You know it that you cannot win against me, Sasuke, Naruto said. Just going to absorb chakra, Sasuke said. Don't worry, I will not only absorb chakra, I will attack on you, but if you really want to kill me, then why don't you do it now, Naruto said. Yes, I will kill you and you will have to die today, Sasuke said. And then Sasuke activated his full Susanoo to attack on Naruto. Naruto activated his full Susanoo. And then Sasuke started attacking on Naruto with his Susanoo. And Naruto was still dodging it. Sasuke focused a lot of chakra in one blow and attack on Naruto with his Indra's arrow. And Naruto created massive Rasenshuriken to match that arrow level. Then they both threw their attacks on each other. When their attack collapsed with each other, they caused a huge destruction. Even Kakashi was able to feel the impact. What is happening, Kakashi? Why didn't you stop them? Obito asked Kakashi. Right now there is only a person who can stop Sasuke, and that is Naruto. No other will be able to stop him right now. They both are on whole other level, Kakashi said to Obito. You know, if Naruto tries to kill, he can do it. Then why he said that if he comes back alive? Obito asked Kakashi. Remember we met after Sasuke killed Danzo, Kakashi said. That time Naruto said if we both fights we both will die, and he was ready to die to stop him even that time, Kakashi said. You mean to say that Naruto will only try to kill him when they will be dying together, or he will try to save him? Obito asked. Yes, right, Kakashi said to Obito. We cannot do anything and everything depends on the result of their fight, Hagoromo said. You know it, Naruto's power level increased during the fight with Mother, Hagoromo asked. Yes, we have seen, Obito and Kakashi replied. How much did it increase, Hagoromo asked. He tried to absorb her chakra so many times, and there came a time when Naruto's and her strength level became same, and after only Naruto started to dominate her in fight, Obito and Kakashi explained. So you know what the end result possibly would be. Right now it is not about who will win, it is now about their intentions, and you will know if their power will corrupt them or not. It is time for me to leave. It is now on you, Obito and Kakashi. You would have to take care of this after the end result of their fight, Hagoromo said, and disappeared from there. And on the other side, Naruto and Sasuke was still fighting. The result of their attacks clashed was both of their Susanoo damaged a bit, and now Sasuke made a hand sign and started taking chakra from all the tailed beasts. This is bad, Naruto. He is taking the chakra from all tailed beast, and Susanoo is the receiving vessel, Kurama said to Naruto. Something terrible is going to emerge, Naruto. Get ready for it, Kurama said to Naruto. Are you ready for this, Kurama? Naruto asked. I am always ready to go, Kurama said to Naruto and smiled. Then Naruto activated his tailed beast mode and then covered Kurama with Sage Jutsu Susanoo, and now he was ready to fight. You just hold the small amount of chakra of all tailed beasts, but I have a lot, Sasuke said. My chakra would be enough for this or not, Naruto asked Kurama. It should be enough, but still you will need more chakra for later, Kurama said. Send your clone to absorb Sage Jutsu chakra and absorb the chakra in my Sage Chakra seal and get ready to fight, Naruto said to Kurama. Naruto was in front of Sasuke tailed beast Susanoo. And then he created 4 clones to fight with Sasuke's Susanoo. And teleported one of the clone to gather Sage Jutsu chakra. You can dominate him with your chakra only. Then why are you asking me to gather nature energy, Kurama asked. Because I don't want him to get suspicious on me that I have a lot of strength in him, Naruto said. Sasuke attacked on Naruto. He was so fast, but Naruto too was fast, but Sasuke was getting upper hand because Naruto was letting his do it. Sasuke pinned one clone into the ground with his sword, and then 2 clones and real Kurama attacked on Sasuke with tailed beast bombs. And Sasuke used the Indra's arrows on those tailed beast bombs. When they clashed, made a huge destruction. Sasuke thought to use all of the tailed beast chakra into one attack. Naruto, he is directing his all chakra in one move. This is bad, Kurama said to Naruto. We have to counter this attack, Kurama. Naruto said we are not going to dominate. Sasuke was fighting Naruto in tailed beast Susanoo since last 5 minutes, so this time he thought about to one-shot Naruto by using all of his tailed beast's chakra. He was creating a bigger Indra's arrow. Then Naruto dispelled his 3 clone and then summoned another clone. Who was gathering Sage Jutsu chakra and then dispelled him too. I can see you got a lot of nature energy all of a sudden, Sasuke said. And directed all of the tailed beast's chakra into one shot, and Naruto too created 2 tailed beast massive shuriken to counter Sasuke's attack. After creating enough bigger Rasen's Hurricane, Naruto sealed all Sage Chakra into the Sage Chakra seal and closed the seal. You really want to save him, Naruto, Kurama said and smiled towards Naruto. After watching Naruto's tailed beast Shuriken, Sasuke said, finally decided to kill me, huh? Sasuke said. You still don't understand that I don't want to kill you, Naruto said. Just die, Naruto, Sasuke said and threw his tailed beast Indra's arrow towards Naruto. And Naruto too threw his massive shuriken into Indra's arrow. This is most powerful attack in my arsenal, and now just die, Naruto, Sasuke said. On the other side, Naruto knew that his attack will be enough to counter Sasuke attack. When those two attacks clashed, they made a huge destruction. The shock wave even went towards Kakashi and Obito. Kakashi and Obito saved Sakura while using a rock. In the sky there was a huge amount of cloud showing the intensity of the attack. This powerful attack and even enough to dominate a tailed beast, Kakashi said. No, it is even bigger than that, Kakashi, Obito said. Sakura woke up after that shock wave and said. It is dusk already. What happened to them? What are they doing? Sakura asked. They are fighting since morning, Kakashi said. It is time we should see them. A huge shockwave came here. Don't want. What was that? Obito said. You can move, Kakashi, Obito asked. Yes, I can, because I got some chakra from Naruto which healed me up already. I don't have so much strength left, but I can walk, Kakashi said. So let's just go towards them and see what is happening there, Obito said. And on other side, Naruto and Sasuke were now human form, and now they were fighting in just taijutsu. Sasuke was looking so much tired, so was Naruto, but he had left a lot amount of chakra left, but he had sealed both of his seals after filling most of his chakra into them. Now they were fighting in just taijutsu. They were hitting each other so hard since last 1 hour. Naruto, I have got some chakra. If you need, just tell me. It is not so much, but it will be enough to dominate, and he will not be suspicious, Kurama said to Naruto. Thanks, Kurama, I will tell you if I need it, Naruto said. Naruto and Sasuke were injured now, but still they were attacking on each other as hard as they can, but Naruto was not hitting him with so much strength, he was holding back. And this time when Sasuke hits Naruto in the gut, he started absorbing chakra from Naruto, and he absorbed most of the chakra of Kurama from Naruto. I figure out this ability, Sasuke said to Naruto. Naruto was smiling. What's so funny? You were happy that you were going to die, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sasuke created a Chidori and attacked on Naruto, but Naruto dodged it and punched Sasuke hard. That Sasuke hits on the rock, and the strength of the punch was so much that when Sasuke hits the rock, it creates a crater in which Sasuke can stand up. Nice counter, Naruto, he will remember this punch forever, Kurama said to Naruto and laughed. Over and over and over you keep countering, just let me cut you down already, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sasuke created a flame-controlled Chidori again and got ready to attack on Naruto. Naruto, you can absorb that jutsu, right? Kurama said. Yes, I can. I don't want to do it, Naruto said. I will counter it, Naruto said. In that case I got some chakra, take it and then I will go to sleep, Kurama said to Naruto. Thanks, Kurama, and then Naruto gave him a fist bump. Don't worry about it, Naruto. Kurama smiled and Naruto smiled towards him in his mental plane. Naruto got some chakra to create a Rasengan to counter flame-controlled Chidori. And then both charged towards each other. As much as Sasuke was coming towards Naruto, he was seeing everyone with Naruto. And when the Rasengan and Chidori clashed in each other, Sasuke was able to see even his late brother with Naruto, and they all were ready to help him, but Sasuke was alone. Their attack clashed into each other and then destroyed the Rest Valley of the End and the statues of Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha. And they even lost their dominating hands, and now they were both laying on the ground. They slept after that attack. Naruto slept for a while, and when he woke up he stopped Sasuke losing blood and his too with the help of his 10 tails chakra. He can even recreate his hand if he wanted, but he didn't. And when Sasuke woke up he saw that Naruto was laying on the ground beside him. So you are back, Naruto said. Sasuke was not able to move, and he can see that Naruto too was not able to move. Why were you gone so far from me? Sasuke asked. Because you are my friend, more like a brother, and besides you remember when I promised that I will help you, Naruto said. You know, Naruto, I was jealous with you even when you were a kid back then. No, this was different. I used to be jealous when we were in the class when we started our academy, Naruto said. And when we were in the first, whenever I used to see you with your brother, I used to feel jealous. I always wanted a sibling who I never had. My jealousy changed when that incident took place. After that time I was able to connect with you, Naruto said. It was opposite after the incident when I used to see classmates talking to you happily, and there was a girl who used to love you really, not on your looks but because of your heart. She even loved you after even knowing that you were a Jinchuriki. She never left you alone, Sasuke said to Naruto and smiled. But you got fangirls whom can do anything for you, Naruto said to Sasuke and laughed. Don't make me laugh, Naruto, my hand is hurting, Sasuke said. You are such a pervert, Sasuke, you are thinking about the girls even when we are dying, Naruto said to Sasuke and laughed. Just shut up, Naruto, Sasuke said. And then they slept again, and this time Sasuke woke up first, and now he was connected with Naruto's memories. He was seeing Naruto's memories now, that how Naruto was so alone in his childhood when some people tried to kill him, when the orphanage warden used to hit him, and when he threw Naruto out of the orphanage. He saw Naruto's most of the memories. He even saw when Naruto met with Itachi and Itachi entrusted him to save Sasuke, and all the sad moments of Naruto's life, and Naruto was seeing Sasuke's memories too. And when Naruto woke up. So we both are dead now, Naruto said. Then what about the Tsukuyomi, Naruto said. Don't worry about it, Kakashi and Obito are still alive, they will sort out anything by transplanting your mine eyes into Obito and undone the infinite Tsukuyomi, Sasuke said. Naruto laughed and said, but why need to do it when we can do it on our own, Naruto said. And what if I don't agree to do it, Sasuke asked. Then I will beat you up again, Naruto said and laughed. And what if I try to destroy the village again, Sasuke asked. You will not, it because you know what your late brother wanted and you love him so much, so you will not do it, and besides I am here to kick your ass again, Naruto said. Why are you ready to go this far for me, Naruto, Sasuke asked. Because you are my brother, I always wanted to have, Naruto said and smiled. Sasuke's eyes were wet now, he was sad that he has gone this far to kill Naruto. Are you crying, Sasuke, Naruto said and laughed. Just shut up, Foxy, Sasuke said. Don't worry, Crow, you can cry and let me sleep a bit more, Naruto said. Till then Kakashi, Obito and Sakura reached there. Sakura saw that Naruto has stopped the bleeding. She was about to ask Naruto, but Naruto winked towards her and Sakura understood what Naruto meant. Now she was healing both of their hands. Sorry, Sakura, Sasuke said to Sakura. It is about damn time, you idiot, Sakura said and started crying. Looks like someone fallen in love, Naruto said and started laughing. Kakashi and Obito started laughing too. Stop joking, Naruto, let me heal you, don't move, Sakura said. He is still cracking jokes in this condition, Obito said. Only Naruto does these kind of things, Kakashi said. Those all five stood up and started going towards the divine tree. After reaching there, Naruto and Sasuke undid the infinite Tsukuyomi. When Yamato came out of infinite Tsukuyomi, he has seen around him. Where is Naruto, Yamato thought in his mind. Hinata came out of the dream and saw everywhere, and she said, thanks, Naruto-kun. Then Naruto freed all tailed beasts too. You freed us again, Naruto, Four Tails said to Naruto. Now you all are free to go now, Naruto said to them, but be in contact. Let me mark all of you and let no Kurama inside me when you need the help, Naruto said. And marked with them with his flying Rijin Jutsu. And then Kurama merged with Naruto and Eight Tails went to kill her bee. Hinata came to Naruto and then was standing in front of Naruto. She was sad to see Naruto lost his one hand. But then Naruto hugged Hinata and said, it is okay, Hinata, don't worry about it. I will heal it, don't worry about it, Naruto said. What, how can you heal it, Naruto, Sakura asked. Remember, he has a part of 10 tails, so he can recreate his hand any moment he wants, Obito said as Madara recreated his half of upper body, Obito said. What, you have got the fragment of 10 tails too, Sasuke asked. You forgot when we were going to help Lord first, that time I cut down the divine tree and absorbed into myself, Naruto said. Why were you not fighting with me with your full strength, Sasuke asked. I was fighting with you with my full strength because I didn't use 10 tails chakra into the fight, and that's it, and besides I never planned to kill you, Crow, Naruto said. Then they all left towards their villages. After 2 days, when Naruto woke up in the morning, he saw that their Gaara came to meet him. Gaara shaken Naruto's hand and said, it appears that you saved my life once again, my friend, Gaara said. It is okay, Gaara, you don't need to thank me, Naruto said. Then Raikage came there too to talk to Naruto, and Killer Bee was with him too. He doesn't save you only, he saved the whole world, Raikage said. What have you planned to do about your hand, Gaara said. Oh, you are talking about this, Naruto said and showed Gaara the fully healed hand and said, oh, you are talking about this. What, you healed your hand, but how, Gaara asked Naruto. It is a long story, Naruto said, we'll tell you later about this. What about Obito and Sasuke, Gaara asked. I am not allowed to talk about them, Naruto said. Naruto got the message of Tsunade. She summoned Naruto into the Hokage office. Kakashi was there too. And the village elders were there too. Naruto, I want to get retired now, Tsunade said. Can't you do it for little more time, Naruto said. But why you always wanted to become Hokage, and why are you not taking the seat of Hokage, Naruto, Tsunade asked. There are few things I need to clear first. I will go on a mission before taking the seat, Naruto said. Which mission, Tsunade said. Before becoming Hokage I would have to make sure that everything is okay. Now I want to make sure that there is peace in the whole world, Naruto said. Before becoming Hokage I want to make sure that the peace is maintained in the world. Which Grandpa Jiraiya wanted to do, Naruto said. How much time it will you, Naruto, Tsunade asked. I guess it will take few months to wander in all 5 great nations and then to solve all the issues if there is any, Naruto said. What about till that time, Tsunade asked. Till then you wait, Grandma, I promise I will not take so much, Naruto said. Or else you can give the seat to Kakashi-sensei, I guess he will be more useful for now, Naruto said. I need to ask you something, Naruto said to Tsunade. I can't do anything in this matter till now. I will talk to elders about it and then I will tell you about this. Can I go talk to them, Naruto said. You can go to them but don't create any problem for me, Naruto, Tsunade said to Naruto. I will not create not any problem. Besides I will need them for my mission to make sure that everything is alright, Naruto said. And then left from there. Do you still think he can make hard decisions, Kakashi said. Nope, this is why I want him to take the seat so that we can help him and make him able enough to take hard decisions, Tsunade said. We would have to teach him these kind of things too, Tsunade said Kakashi. Until that time you will take the seat until he learns few more things and make sure everything is okay, Tsunade said to Kakashi. You really think I can manage this, Kakashi asked. Yes, I know you will manage it, Tsunade said to Kakashi. I think I should go to talk to Obito too, Kakashi said, and left from there too. Now Naruto was talking to Sasuke. Sorry, you would have to hear for few days more, Grandma. Tsunade will talk to elders about this. Until that time you will have to wait here, Naruto said. Don't worry about it, Naruto, this is for my sins I have done, Sasuke said to Naruto. Then Naruto went to Obito and then Kakashi reached there too. So no more masks too, Naruto said to Obito. Naruto, what are you doing here, Obito asked to Naruto. I came here to talk to you, Naruto said. Yeah, me too, Kakashi said to Obito. Kakashi, you are here too, what are you both doing here, Obito said. We came here to talk to you, Kakashi said. What you want to talk about, Obito asked. Lady Tsunade wants to be retire and she wants Naruto to become next Hokage. That's good, Obito said. Yeah, but he doesn't want to take the seat of Hokage because he wants to confirm that everything is okay and the peace is maintained. It will take him few months of maybe a year, Kakashi said. I think you should take the seat, Kakashi, Obito said. Do you think I can do it, Kakashi asked. Yes, you can do it, Kakashi, Obito said. I want your help, Naruto said to Obito. What kind of help you need, Naruto? When I will onto the mission I will need you to go with me and Sasuke to watch over the all shinobi villages that everything is okay, Naruto said. I don't think that you would be able to do it because nobody will believe me, Naruto, and besides it will be on you, Naruto, so you shouldn't do it, Obito said. Don't worry about it, I don't care what others say, just tell me that you will help me or not, Naruto asked. I would have to think about this, Obito said. After talking to them, Naruto and Kakashi left from there. And now there were so many people on the village gate, they all came there to see Naruto. And Kakashi took the seat of Hokage to give Naruto some time. Kakashi got to know that there were so many people to see Naruto Uzumaki. All of a sudden this guy has become world famous, Naruto Uzumaki, Tsunade said to Kakashi. Naruto went to meet them and after meeting all of the people Naruto went back to the village. Kakashi freed Sasuke and Obito after becoming Hokage. He talked to elders about that and Naruto and Kakashi took their responsibilities. And now Naruto, Obito and Sasuke was ready to go on a mission to confirm that peace was maintained. Now at the village gate Sakura, Kakashi and Hinata came there to see off them. Naruto came towards Hinata and said, when I will come back then we will go on a diet, Hinata, and then hugged Hinata and kissed on her cheek. Hinata was blushing and she was happy to see it. Will you go on a date after coming back to the village, Sakura asked Sasuke. I will think about it, Sakura, Sasuke said to Sakura. Don't worry about anything, Obito, and now you are Obito Uchiha of the Leaf, student of the 4th Hokage, Kakashi said to Obito. Then they all three left together to check everything is okay. They did back-to-back missions, some missions, and after they all came back to the village after a year. When they returned to the village, Sasuke left from the village to atone for his sins. And Obito took the position of a jonin and started working for the village, and Naruto was now happy because everything was okay. Naruto went on a date with Hinata after coming from the mission. And started going on S-rank missions till 1 year. After a year at Rinne Festival, Naruto was in the village for the festival. Naruto and Hinata were together at Ichiraku, where Hinata gave him the red scarf as a gift she was making for him since a long time. Naruto was happy to get that gift, but he was already wearing a scarf. Naruto didn't wear Hinata's scarf that same time because he was still wearing a scarf. Hinata asked Naruto to wear her scarf, then Naruto said, "I will wear it later." Then Hinata asked Naruto about the scarf he was wearing, then Naruto told her about that the scarf was from his mother Higo in the noon when Konohamaru told him about this. "Sorry, I was thinking about something else," Hinata said to Naruto. Naruto laughed at her comment. There came so many peoples there to celebrate with Naruto, but Hinata had to go home. "I need to go home, Naruto-kun," Hinata said. "Okay, let me drop you there," Naruto said to Hinata. "Don't worry about it, I will go myself, you enjoy, Naruto-kun." Naruto went towards her. "Hinata, I was thinking about to talk to Grandma Tsunade about our relationship. If you would like to marry me," Naruto asked Hinata. Hinata was now blushing. Ino, Shikamaru, Choji were there. They heard that Naruto was proposing Hinata get married. "Yes, I would like to marry you, Naruto-kun. I was thinking to talk to you about this myself," Hinata said. "Don't worry, I will talk to Grandma Tsunade to talk to your father, of maybe I will come with her to talk to your father," Naruto said. Hinata was happily going towards her home when someone attacked on Hinata. Naruto was still at Ichiraku eating food. Sakura and Ino, Choji and Shikamaru were with him. "So finally you decided to marry her?" Sakura asked. "I decided to marry her a while ago. I was just waiting to become aged enough to get married. I was thinking about to ask her to marry, but I was busy with missions since few months," Naruto said. "What about your dream to become Hokage?" Shikamaru said to Naruto. "Since now everything is normal, when Kakashi-sensei will leave the seat I will become Hokage," Naruto said. "Good, you should be ready to be it," Shikamaru said to Naruto. "What about Sasuke and Obito?" Shikamaru asked. "They are on their missions. I think they will be coming at my marriage ceremony." Naruto. "When did you decide to get married?" Shikamaru asked. "I was thinking about to do it next month," Naruto said. "What about you and Temari, have you decided something or not?" Ino asked. "Yeah, I was thinking about to ask her on a date," Shikamaru said. They were talking about this when Ino sensed a different chakra in the village and told it to Naruto. After hearing this, Naruto instantly entered the sage mode to sense that clearly. After sensing the new chakra, Naruto told Shikamaru and Choji about the location, and then he teleported from there at the nearest marking and then started running towards the place where he has seen that the attack was being on Hinata. Naruto stopped enemy, but he made Hinata unconscious and was taking her with him. Naruto attacked on the enemy. But there came so much more shinobis to attack on him. Naruto created 100 clones and left them to fight with the enemies. His clones finished them so soon because now Naruto's speed was so much. Then 100 shinobis attack on Naruto, but Naruto created a Rasenshuriken and threw that into their direction and killed them all in just one blow. To be able to leave from there, that enemy had to drop Hinata. Hinata was falling on the ground from so much height. Naruto caught her in the air and took her and then teleported onto Hyuga compound gate. He left Hinata at the gate and then went behind enemy. But till that time meteors started falling on the Leaf Village, so Naruto had to leave from there. He created 100 clones to protect Konoha from falling meteors. Sai has seen the enemy leaving from there, so he started chasing the enemy. And Naruto teleported all the meteors away from the village. Naruto was busy in protecting the village. That meantime Tonari came to talk to Hinata, but Nazi handled him, and in the it was just a puppet. "You should go to rest and let me handle this," Nazi said. "No brother Nazi, I will here with you too," Hinata said. When everything stopped, they got to know that Hanabi, younger sister of Hinata, was kidnapped. She was not in the house. In the next morning they were in the Hokage office in front of Kakashi. Naruto, Sakura, Shikamaru and Sai were there, and so were Hinata and Nizi. "You all will go to find Hanabi. Shikamaru will be the team leader," Kakashi said. "Leave as soon as possible and take Hanabi home," Kakashi said to them. "What about Obito and Sasuke, when they will return?" "They both are on a mission," Naruto asked. "They will be coming back soon," Kakashi said. Then the team left from there. "Since Hanabi was kidnapped, so it is for the Byakugan, I guess," Nizi said. "Yeah, you are right," Naruto said. Sai took them towards the place where he last seen the enemy. And then Shikamaru said, "All right, we will split in 3 teams. Since it is for the Byakugan, so Hinata-chan and I will be together," Naruto said. "Sakura, you will go with Nizi," Shikamaru said. Me and Sai will go in another direction. We all will split in all 3 directions and will look for a clue, Shikamaru said. Sai created 3 ink birds for them so they can look from above. Hinata and Nizi were looking for the clue with the help of Byakugan. Hinata got something. She told Naruto about that, and when they reached there and saw it was Hanabi's kunai she was showing Hinata before. Hinata told Naruto about that kunai. So the enemy left in this direction. Naruto said we would inform them about this. Naruto said. Naruto created a clone and then clone teleported towards both the teams one by one and informed them about Hinata got a clue. All gathered there and started looking in the same direction now. After looking for few hours they all reached an abandoned village and they started searching there for any clue. In search of Hanabi they have to pass through a pool. They crossed the pool but Hinata and Naruto caught in something and became unconscious. And Naruto merged with Hinata's memories. He had seen many memories of Hinata. There he got to know that Hinata loves him since she was a kid. But then Nizi came there and wake them up and took them with him. Naruto and Hinata was late because Tonari came there to talk to Hinata. He was about to told about Hanabi but Naruto reached there and was about to punch Tonari but Tonari dodged the attack and said, your fists will never be able to touch me. The next moments Naruto hits the Tonari but it was a puppet. If you are this strong then why don't you come yourself to fight with me, Naruto said. And that Naruto and Hinata jumped into that pool and became unconscious because of hitting into a bubble. And when they woke up and reached towards another side, they saw that Sakura, Shikamaru and Sai were fighting against a giant spider. Naruto saw that and started flying, and when he reached in the midair he created a big Rasengan and hit into that giant spider and destroyed him in one blow and then went ahead. After coming out of that place that they got to know that they were on the moon now. They can see Earth from there. So we were on the moon this whole time, Shikamaru said. After searching for a long time they didn't found anything but they all reached towards a place where something was written. They were trying to find out what it was. They touched a thing and then an old man came out from an underground place and started saying the word Byakugan princess. I can sense the Byakugan, no doubt you are Byakugan princess, that man said. And then told them about the Tensegan and upgrade of the Byakugan, which a person only can awaken when he has a strongest chakra. And then a white light came out of that guy and entered into Hinata's chest and showed her the reality about everything about Hamura and Tonari too. And when Hinata woke up everybody asked her what she has seen but she didn't tell anything to them. She just told them that she became unconscious of that light, Hinata said. And they again started their search. In the night when everybody was asleep Tonari again came to talk to Hinata. And then he told Hinata that Hanabi was in his palace and as she wanted to save her sister she would have to go with him and would have to marry him, and if she will try to tell his team about this he will kill Hanabi. And then Naruto came there and tried to attack on Tonari but stopped because Hinata was with him. Hinata came towards Naruto and said goodbye to Naruto and then went towards Tonari. Tonari took her in his arms. Naruto was confused to see why Hinata was doing it. Tonari took Hinata and started leaving. From there Naruto started attacking on Tonari. But Tonari caught Naruto off guard and attacked on Naruto. And when that strike hits Naruto it took Naruto's all chakra out, and when it hits the ground, it destroyed the surface of moon and created a hole in the moon. And now Naruto was unconscious. Naruto woke up next day and saw that Sakura was laying there unconscious, and then Naruto asked Shikamaru what happened to Sakura. She put every ounce of her chakra to save you. You were unconscious after Tonari attacked, Shikamaru said to Naruto. You were saying Hinata all this time, Sai said. Nizi were happy to see that Naruto loved Hinata this much. Even strongest enemies could not defeat Naruto but the love defeated him. It looks like love is his weakness, Sai said. Stop it, Sai, Shikamaru said. What happened there, Naruto? Nizi asked Naruto, and then Naruto told him about what happened. While he gave Sakura some of his chakra so that she can be able to walk and move. Sakura too got to know that what happened there. Naruto was sitting there sad and was thinking about this. Shikamaru and Nizi went towards Naruto. Are you planning to give up everything because Hinata left you? Shikamaru said. Are you picking up a fight with me? Naruto said and grabbed Shikamaru with his shirt. Shikamaru was shocked to see this because Naruto was a kind person and he never does these kind of things with his friends. Sorry, Shikamaru, Naruto said to Shikamaru after leaving him. You really love Lady Hinata so much, Nizi said. Do you really think that Lady Hinata will leave you for a stranger like this? She loves you since a long time, right? Nizi said. I was thinking about when we were in that pool pathway I trapped in a genjutsu. When we were in the pool we were not in the genjutsu, it was a memory pool which was connected to our past, and that means it was a reality, Shikamaru said. You have something in that pool, right? Naruto Nazi asked. Yeah, I have seen some memories of Hinata, not me, and it showed that she liked me since she was a kid. If it is true, then why she left me for that Tonari? Naruto said. When a girl falls in love truly her feelings doesn't change this easy. Sakura came towards Naruto and said to him. I know her since a long time, she always was a shy girl who liked me, she never even told me that she loved me. Only 2 people can give me the answer why she left from there, and we will meet 2 people there, Naruto said to them. Hinata and Tonari. Shikamaru said. Get ready for the match, Naruto said to them. Infuse your chakra fully, all of you. Tell me if anyone need more chakra to recover your chakra fully, Naruto said. Nope, we have our chakra full, you just focus on your own, you lost your all chakra yesterday, Shikamaru said. Don't worry about me, Naruto said to them. Sakura, you need any more chakra? No thanks, I have got a lot of chakra thanks to you, Sakura said. We will be attacking on them in few minutes. I will distract them and you, Shikamaru, absorb the battle, make tactics and let us know, Naruto said. And you 3 will guard him and protect him when he thinks of a plan. I swear I will destroy all of them, he lends a single scratch on my Hinata, Naruto angrily said. Nizi smiled to see it. Naruto opened his chakra storing seal to hide his chakra. Nizi was shocked to see this much amount of chakra. How much chakra did he store, Nizi thought in his mind. And then Naruto activated his Sage Chakra seal and entered the Sage mode. Are you ready, Kurama? Naruto mentally asked Kurama. I am always ready to fire, Kurama said to Naruto. Behind me, Naruto said and flied from there. And he reached towards the seal. He saw so many shinobis were coming out of the seal and a door was opened. He noticed that. Whenever shinobi come, that door opens and then closes. So this is what it is. Naruto attacked on those shinobi and destroyed them so fast. Still so many shinobis coming out of the door. Naruto hits a shinobi so hard and then teleported that shinobi towards his team to use him later and then destroyed all of them. After destroying them so fast, Naruto teleported towards his team and said, we will need this shinobi to open the door, now come fast, Naruto said to them. He is so angry, at this rate he will destroy all of them, Sakura said. On the other hand, Hinata got to know that Tonari has taken Hanabi's eyes and then she tried to look for the Tenseigan to destroy it to stop Tonari. She even went to destroy the Tenseigan, but Tonari caught her and then put something into Hinata's heart to control her, and now she was his puppet. And Tonari was going to marry Hinata. On the other side, Naruto was destroying so many every puppet coming in his way. Hanabi is there, let him go towards Lady Hinata, let's go to take Hanabi, Nizi said to his team. On the way, when they were going to take Hanabi, lot of puppets came into way. Go Nazi, we will handle them, Shikamaru said to Nazi, and then Nazi left to take Hanabi. And when Naruto reached towards them, he saw that Tonari was getting married with Hinata. Hinata, Naruto yelled. You came again, Tonari said. His eyes were glowing now. Since Tonari was controlling Hinata, so he made Hinata attack on Naruto. What, you are controlling her? How dare you to make her your puppet? Naruto angrily said to Tonari. Naruto was so angry now to see Tonari controlling Hinata. Naruto gathered chakra into his hand and put his hand under Hinata's chest and took out Tonari puppetry chakra out of Hinata and crushed that with his hand. Hinata woke up, saw Naruto there. Naruto-kun, what are you doing here? Hinata said. Are you okay, Hinata? I came here to save you, Naruto said. Aye, Hinata stuttered. Don't worry about it, Hinata, you can tell me later, Naruto said. Naruto and Hinata saw that Tonari's eyes were changing, he was in pain. He has Hanabi's eyes, but before taking her eyes back I would have to destroy the Tenseigan, Hinata said to Naruto. Tenseigan, Naruto asked. I will tell you later, Naruto-kun, now just hurry up, take me there. Hinata showed Naruto the place. And then Naruto grabbed her and flew in the direction, and when they reached towards the Tenseigan. This is the this which is controlling moon, because of this the moon is falling on the earth. To stop it and Tonari I would have to destroy it, Hinata said. Let me do it, Hinata. No, Naruto-kun, only the blood of Hamura Otsutsuki can destroy it, Hinata said. She opened her chakra storing seal and then gathered a lot amount of chakra and said double lion fist and attack on that thing. It put an effort on that but didn't destroyed. I would have to add a lot more chakra, Hinata said. Hinata, infuse me with your chakra and let's do it together, Naruto said. And then they both attacked on that Tenseigan, Hinata with her lion fist and Naruto with his Hinata's chakra infused Rasengan, and then destroyed that. After destroying, Naruto took Hinata out. He was thinking about to teleport towards his friends. But before that Tonari came there. He was glowing now. He had a chakra clock now and he had chakra orbs around him. He punched Naruto so fast. Hinata was worried about Naruto. She was going towards Naruto, but Tonari caught her with her hair and threw her into a cage. Naruto came back there and saw Hinata in cage. He was now so much angry. "How dare you to do it to Hinata? I will destroy you," Naruto said. But before a giant made up of rock came there to attack on Naruto. "Naruto, let me have some fun, I will handle it," Kurama said. Naruto entered the Sage of Six Path mode with Kurama mode with Sage Chakra. Kurama came out of Naruto and started attacking on that giant monster. Now Naruto and Tonari was exchanging blows so fast. They were moving so fast only two light were visible, one green and another yellow. Naruto was increasing his speed after every single attack. On the other side, Shikamaru got to know that moon again started moving, clock on his hand again started moving. They took Hanabi with them and going towards Naruto to tell him that moon has started moving again. Tonari was doing it. But they saw that Naruto and Tonari was fighting now. They were so fast that Shikamaru was just able to see the two flashes there. On the earth now meteors started falling on the ground on every shinobi village. Kakashi was standing in front of the meteor. He evacuated all the village in the emergency shelters. And now he was destroying the meteor with the help of his shinobis. Sasuke and Obito were now on their mission out of the village. They both saw that meteors were falling on the Leaf Village. A big meteor Lee destroyed using his 6 gate. And then 2 bigger meteors were coming there, first the biggest one and the second was not that big, it came so close to them. Kakashi's eyes were wide now. He was thinking that those meteors will destroy the Hidden Leaf Village. But at the last moment Sasuke came there and destroyed the bigger one with his Chidori. He destroyed the meteor in one blow. "If he is not in the village, there is only one who can save the village," Sasuke said. And the other meteor was coming there too. Obito came there with his teleportation ninjutsu and teleported the meteor in his time-space. "Don't forget Obito Uchiha of the Leaf," Obito said. These both are no doubt Sasuke and Obito, Kakashi thought in his mind. And now coming there meteors again. Sasuke activated his Susanoo to destroy those meteors. "Lord Hokage, all Kage are online," a shinobi said to Kakashi. "Take care of here, Obito. I am leaving. I would have to attend a meeting," Kakashi said. "All the meteor has destroyed now," Raikage said. "How did you do that?" Tsuchikage asked. "I am machine to do it now. The question is moon in falling on the earth. To protect the earth we would have to destroy the moon," Raikage said. "You kept a weapon hidden. This is against the rules of allied shinobi force," Tsuchikage said. "We will discuss about it later, but first we would have to destroy the moon," Raikage said. "Yeah, he is right," Mizukage said. "Sorry my lord, but the 9 tails has been seen on the moon," a shinobi said to Kakashi. "What are they doing on the moon?" Kakashi thought in his mind. "We cannot destroy the moon right now. Naruto with his team is on moon," Kakashi said. "What, he is on the moon? What is he doing on the moon?" Raikage said. "He is on a mission," Kakashi said. "Hokage meteors are coming towards the earth. They are damaging the earth. We would have to destroy the moon as soon as possible in order to save the earth," Raikage said. "We would have to wait for Naruto to finish his mission. Give me some time," Kakashi said. "We would have to destroy the moon right now or earth will be destroyed," Raikage said. "Naruto has saved the whole world. He is the hero of 4th grade ninja war. We should give him some time to finish what he is doing," Gaara said. "You too, Kazekage," Raikage said. "I agree with the Kazekage," Mizukage said. "Yes, we should give him some time. He has proved himself. He deserves it," Tsuchikage said. "You are risking all the mankind for just few shinobis," Raikage said. "The shinobi you are talking about has saved the whole humankind," Gaara said. "Not so much, but just 30 minutes. Ask them to abandon the mission or I would have to blow the moon with them. He will be sacrificed for the humankind," Raikage said. "It will be enough for him. He manages to fight with the foe stronger than 10 tails Madara. He definitely can finish this in this much time if he can. Teleport to the earth too," Kakashi thought in his mind. "Send Shikamaru message, throw the watch that he has only 30 minutes," Kakashi said to a shinobi left from there. And on the moon Naruto was still fighting with Tonari. Tonari in frustration make a big move, silver ring explosion, a powerful beam. He attacked on Naruto with the ring but Naruto dodged it. That beam split the moon in half. A shinobi informed Kakashi about. Moon split in half. A shinobi told Kakashi about this. What Naruto is doing there, Kakashi thought in her mind. What is going on there? How strong enemy Naruto is fighting against, Kakashi thought in his mind. On the moon Naruto was still fighting with Tonari. That fight lasted 20 more minutes. "You will never be able to win against me," Tonari said to Naruto. "You still think this?" Naruto said. Naruto gathered his lot of chakra into the fist and hits Tonari. Tonari flew form there and hits in a rock. "What, he hits me and got me with one hit. He got me with one hit, Tonari shockingly said. Then he chakra clock disappeared. And his truth seeker orbs too. Hinata got free from the cage and went towards Tonari and said. And now you will return Hanabi's eyes, Hinata said, and took Hanabi's eyes from him and then gave it to Sakura to transplant Hanabi's eyes. When Hinata took eyes from Tonari, all the Byakugan which was stored from before started coming towards Tonari and sticking with Tonari's body. And then Tonari started pulling towards the sun. Byakugan absorbing the chakra from the sun. At this rate he will die, Nazi said, and all the Byakugans will be destroyed. Naruto went towards Tonari, caught his hand and started pulling him towards himself. Naruto pulled Tonari towards and saw his chakra was getting overload, his body will be destroyed, so he started absorbing his chakra. Naruto absorbed half of his chakra. Until that time all Byakugan got destroyed, but Naruto saved Tonari and teleported there onto the ground. Hinata and Shikamaru was worried about Naruto, thought he can die. But Naruto teleported back to the ground. On the earth, Kakashi was now in front of all cage and Raikage was now ready to blow up the moon. And the chakra cannon was ready to fire. But Killer Bee was not firing the chakra cannon. "B, why you are not doing it?" Raikage asked. "Yo bro, I cannot kill Naruto," Killer Bee said. Raikage was going to fire the cannon himself, but till then a shinobi came to him and said an urgent message from Hokage that moon stopped. "What, seriously?" Raikage said and checked it himself. "Looks like Naruto is safe now, moon stopped advancing towards earth," Raikage said to all cage. After that Sakura transplanted Hanabi's eyes. Naruto and Hinata was talking to Tonari. "We both have Hamura's blood in us, but on earth we never try to take something from other and we don't believe in destroying anything," Hinata said to Tonari. "Think about it, you can come to earth with us, why are still living on the moon alone?" "I want to stay here because my all predecessors lived here," Tonari said. "I will make sure that moon don't fall on earth again," Tonari said to Naruto. And left towards his palace then. And Kurama was writing mission accomplished on the moon. "I am not good at calligraphy," Kurama said to Naruto. "Sorry about that, Kurama, but we are not that big to write something on the moon," Naruto said. And then they all left towards from there. They were towards the passway and Naruto and Hinata was together. "Hurry up, elder sister, we need to go home," Hanabi said to Hinata. "Faster, Naruto, the passway is getting destroyed," Shikamaru from the other end yelling. Naruto grabbed Hinata and picked her in bridal style and then flied from there so fast. And now Naruto and Hinata was in front of the moon. His whole team was able to see them. "Everybody watching us not here," Hinata said to Naruto in his ear. Naruto hugged her and still kissed her. "Whoa, what elder sister is doing?" Hanabi said. Nazi came there and put a hand on Hanabi's eyes and said, "Don't tell anyone about this." Naruto came on to the ground and asked everyone to head towards the village. Shikamaru asked him to teleport them, but he didn't hear and left from there. Now everyone was heading towards the village on size ink birds. Hinata slept in Naruto's arms. Went flied to the village. And now they all were in front of Kakashi. Sasuke and Obito were there too. "What happened to Hinata?" Sasuke asked. "Why are you carrying her?" Sasuke asked. "Nothing, she is just sleeping," Naruto said. Hiyashi came there. Naruto saw Hiyashi and gave Hinata to Sakura. "What was that?" Hiyashi asked. "Nothing, she was just tired and she was sleeping, so I carried her here," Naruto nervously said to Hiyashi. "Lady Tsunade told me about this," Hiyashi said. "What?" Naruto said. "We need to talk." Naruto. Naruto was looking nervous. What? Naruto is looking nervous to talk to his girlfriend's father, the same Naruto who didn't even think to go to fight with Kagaya. Sasuke and Obito teased him from behind. Hinata woke up till then. "Father," Hinata said. "You can't talk in this matter, I need to talk." Naruto, Hiyashi said. "But father, please," Hinata sadly said. "Okay then, I will talk to him here. You can marry my daughter in just one condition," Hiyashi said. "What?" Naruto nervously asked. "We accept you condition," Tsunade, Kakashi and Obito said from behind. "You should listen the condition first, and I am asking with Naruto, not you," Hiyashi Hyuga asked. "I accept you condition," Naruto said. "Very well then," Hiyashi said. "I am thinking about to get retired, so I need to choose another clan head," Hiyashi said. "So I will need a new seal to protect the Byakugan and remove the old cage bird seal from Nizi's forehead. I want to give him the equal chance to become clan head," Hiyashi said. "So Hinata and Nizi is going to give a test to become the new clan head, and the best one will become the new clan head," Hiyashi said. "You don't need to do it, Lord Hiyashi," Nizi said. "It is time for us to change Nizi," Hiyashi said to Nizi. "I think big brother Nizi is more eligible to become the new clan head," Hinata said. "No, you don't need to do it, Lady Hinata," Nizi said. I am no longer that stupid kid who always cursed fate, Nizi said. But still you are more eligible than anyone else to become new clan head, Hinata said to Nizi. I know I have more chakra than you, but still you have more skills to become the next clan head, and besides I have no interest in becoming a clan head, Hinata said. So it is decided that Nizi will be our next clan head, Hiashi said. I don't need to think, I am capable right now, Nizi said. You got the time to think about this, but you cannot deny, Hiashi said. Take the seat before Hinata changes her mind, Hiashi said. Naruto, you heard the condition, Hiashi said. Yes, sir, you will get the seal in few days, Naruto replied. Everybody was happy now to heard it. There should be celebration from Nizi's side for becoming the next clan head, Lee said. Yeah right, everyone said. All right, you my student has become the clan head first, and in this battle I won, Might Guy said to Kakashi. Yes, you are right, but my student is getting married first, so we are even, Kakashi said to Guy. Celebration would be from my side for my son Nizi becoming the next clan head, for my daughter Hanabi, and from my daughter Hinata is getting married. I am so happy now, Hiashi said. I have seen father this happy for the first time in my whole life after my mother death, Hinata said. Celebration from my side, my son Naruto is getting married, Tsunade said. Everybody was happy about this. Naruto is living the life once I dreamed for myself, Obito said to Kakashi. What about you, Sasuke, don't you want to marry Sakura? Naruto teased Sasuke. Sakura was blushing from behind. Okay, if you are marrying then I will marry too, Sasuke said. Another good news, Sasuke is getting married to Sakura, Obito said. Everybody happily left from there. All the village got to know that Naruto's getting married. Kakashi knew it is going to be a problem for him if everyone will be in his marriage, and then who will guard the village? Kakashi was thinking about this. People will be coming from all the 5 great nations. Now Kakashi was in problem, he was thinking about Naruto's marriage. Aren't you happy about this, Kakashi? Obito asked his marriage. Obviously I am, Kakashi said, but I was thinking nobody will be ready to be on duty at Naruto's marriage, Kakashi said. And if everybody will be at Naruto's wedding, then who will guard the village? We can only postpone or delay the missions, only not the guard duty, Kakashi said to Obito. So this is what you were thinking about, Obito said. You don't need to do everything on your own, you can ask others to help, Kakashi, Obito said to Kakashi. What, why didn't I think about it before? You were right, Obito, thanks for the help, Kakashi said to Obito. I think you have got an idea, Obito said. Yes, thanks to you, Obito, Kakashi said. And what are you going to do about this? Obito asked. I will ask for the help from other villages, and this is how our shinobis would be able to attend the marriage, and the village will be on guard too, Kakashi said. Yeah, that would be good, and besides there is no one who would dare to attack on the village. We have 2 strongest shinobi of our village's history, Kakashi, Obito said. Yeah, I know, but we still need to guard the village, Kakashi said. The next day Gaara came there to attend Naruto's marriage. Kakashi got to know that Gaara reached the Hidden Leaf village. I didn't expect him to arrive so soon. And in the same evening Raikage reached there with Killer Bee too. What, Raikage too came here to attend Naruto's marriage? 4 days are left for the marriage, and those 2 came before 4 days to attend the marriage. Naruto was thinking about to talk to them in the next morning about to help him. But in the next morning Tsuchikage and Mizukage too reached there to attend the wedding. I never expected we will again meet this soon, and not for work, Mizukage said. Kakashi was more tense now because all the Kage were there before even he could ask for the help. What happened, Hokage? You are looking tensed about something, Gaara asked. No, I am all right, Kakashi said. Well, you can tell me about this because we are allies, and if you will be in problem then it would affect us too, Gaara said. Actually I was thinking about Naruto's marriage. Nobody wants to miss his marriage, and if everybody will attend the marriage then who will be at duty, who will guard the village? I should have figured it out, Gaara said. Don't worry about it, you will get help from Sand Village. And from Hidden Mist as well, Mizukage said to Kakashi and smiled towards Kakashi. And this will be our gift for Naruto's wedding. Speaking of gift, I think we should give the wedding gift to him too, Tamari said to Gaara. Hokage, this is so bad, you need help and you didn't even ask me, Raikage said. We all heard it, Hokage, he saved the whole world and now it is our turn to repay him in this form, Tsuchikage said. You will get the help from Hidden Stone Village too, Tsuchikage said. And as well as Hidden Cloud, Raikage said. Kakashi bowed towards all of them and thanked them. You don't need to it, Hokage, we all know that you Hidden Leaf people are humble. I have seen it before too. The strongest shinobi of the Hidden Leaf bowed towards me before too to save his friend, Raikage said. Speaking of Naruto, where is Mr. World Famous, Mizukage asked. He is busy in his marriage preparations, Kakashi said. So it is time for us to arrange gift for his marriage, Gaara said. Now everybody was looking for the gifts for Naruto's wedding. Naruto in the evening first went to Tsunade. Naruto, what are you doing here? What about your marriage preparations? Tsunade asked. I came here to talk to you about the marriage, Naruto said. Don't worry about that, Naruto, I will attend your marriage, Tsunade said. Yeah, I know it, you will do it, Naruto said. I know what you want to say, Naruto, you will not have to be in your marriage without your mother, and I am the only one who you can consider your mother, Tsunade said. Yeah, I was asking about this, Naruto said and smiled. Don't be sad, Naruto, I will be there as your mother, I was waiting for you to come to me, Tsunade said. Tsunade hugged Naruto and said, God bless you, son. Naruto's was sad now, he was missing his mom and dad. Naruto started leaving from there. Where are you going, Naruto? Tsunade asked. I think I am going to Iruka-sensei to talk to him, Naruto said to Tsunade. You know, Grandma, I always wanted Grandpa to be in my marriage, I am missing him so much. Don't be sad, Naruto, he would be so proud to you to see what you achieved for him, Tsunade said. The Naruto left from there and went towards Iruka to talk to him. What are you doing here, Naruto? Iruka asked. Naruto saw that Iruka was making food for himself and was wasting so many things. And when Naruto reached into Iruka's apartment, Iruka slipped and fell on the floor. I think you should marry Iruka-sensei, you are getting old, Naruto said. What are you talking about? I think I didn't teach you enough manners, and grabbed Naruto from his ear and took Naruto out of the house. You came here to make fun of me, Iruka said to Naruto. No, I came here to talk to you, Naruto said. What you came here to talk about? Iruka said. Naruto sadly spoke. Iruka noticed that Naruto was sad, so he asked. Why you came here, Naruto? Iruka asked. I came here to ask you for the marriage, Naruto said. What about the marriage? Iruka asked. You think you will attend my marriage? Naruto asked. Of course I will attend it, Iruka said. You don't understand it, Naruto said. What are you talking about, Naruto? Iruka said. I mean, you think you will attend my marriage as a father, Naruto said. Iruka heard about it and now he was emotional. His eyes were wet now. He was so emotional to know about this, that Naruto respect him this much. So this is what you came here to ask me, Iruka said. Yeah, I mean, my father is not alive now, so I thought I should ask the person who I respect the most, Naruto said. I will be there, Iruka said and turned his face from Naruto's side. He was crying now. I think you wasted so much, why don't we go to Ichiraku to eat, Naruto said. And then they left from there to eat. After 2 days their marriage took place and everybody enjoyed so much. And then left from there. And then after few years Naruto took the seat of Hokage and have 2 kids, Boruto and Himawari. And then after few years when Chunin exams were going in the village. Everything was going good, and then all of a sudden an Otsutsuki attacked on the Leaf Village. They were there for power, the 9 Tails power which Naruto had. Sasuke and Obito were there in the village too. His name was Momoshiki. He was there with his 2 partners Arashiki and Kinshiki Otsutsuki. He came into the arena directly. He was going to attack on the shinobi who took part in Chunin exams. Naruto's son was one of them who were fighting in the exam. Naruto reached there before Momoshiki can hit Boruto. Naruto hits him hard and took Boruto with him and asked him to leave from there. Oh, so you are the Jinchuriki of 9 Tails, Momoshiki said. Yeah, what if I am, Naruto said to him. There were so many shinobis, they all attacked on Momoshiki, but Momoshiki absorbed all of the chakra and then eat some on charka fruit and then attacked on the arena with a bigger attack. It was just like the tailed beast bomb. It seems like it will destroy everything there. But everybody was still there, nobody was even moved from their places. They knew what will happen the next moment. Naruto came toward that attack and absorbed it fully instead of teleporting it. So you can absorb the chakra too, Momoshiki. So I would have to deal with you first. All the 5 Kage were present in the village too. Sasuke was fighting against Arashiki and Obito, and Kakashi was in front of Kinshiki now. You think you can deal with me, Naruto asked. Don't think that you can even stand a chance against me, you inferior creature, Momoshiki said. Ino, it is me, Naruto mentally said to Ino. Yes, Naruto, what do you want? Ask Obito to take them into his time space. I would like to deal with them personally. They are Otsutsuki, they can cause so much destruction here. Naruto was about to start with Momoshiki. But Arashiki attacked on Naruto from behind. Naruto was thinking that Sasuke was taking care of Arashiki. He thought there would be a leaf shinobi, but it was Arashiki. He took Naruto to another dimension. Now Naruto was in another dimension, and then Arashiki took Kinshiki and Momoshiki. He has a part of 10 tails and his chakra is so strong. If we will feed 1 Otsutsuki and his all amount of chakra, we will get a bigger chakra fruit, Arashiki said to Momoshiki. Yes, You are right, Momoshiki said, so we would have to fight against him first, then we will be able to get his chakra. Yes, you are right to take my chakra, you will have to injure me, then you will be able to get my chakra, Naruto said to them. But for that you would have to fight against me first, Naruto said. Naruto, I can take of one of them, Kurama said to Naruto. Wait, Kurama, how did he got Tonari stick? That means they went on to moon towards Tonari too, Naruto said to Kurama. That stick can extract all of your chakra in one hit. I guess my time has come, Kinshiki said to Momoshiki, but before going I would take him with me, Kinshiki said. 1 against 3 Otsutsuki, this can be really bad, Naruto said. We would have to bring Sasuke and Obito here too, but it would be bad for them. What should I do, Kurama? Naruto asked. I would have to take care of them one by one, Naruto said. Naruto first opened his chakra storing seal, and then opened his sage chakra seal and entered the sage mode. And then 6 paths chakra and Kurama chakra mode. He has a lot of chakra. He alone can give us a chakra fruit if he was an Otsutsuki, Arashiki said. Naruto crossed his fingers and then created 3 clones with equal amount of chakra. And then send one of them to bring Sasuke there so that Sasuke can handle Arashiki and Naruto can take care of Momoshiki and Kinshiki. First thing first, Naruto spread kunai all over there and then started attacking on all 3 Otsutsuki. But his clone returned with Obito, Kakashi and Sasuke. Naruto saw them there and then said to his clone, why did you bring Kakashi-sensei and Obito here? They didn't listen to me, his clone said. But then they started attacking on them again. Naruto's clone went to distract Momoshiki and Naruto was now telling them the plan. We will outnumber them. Obito, you can pass through objects, so you and Kakashi-sensei will be attacking on the one with stick. Keep in mind that stick can extract all of your chakra, my clone will help you in fight with him, Naruto said. Sasuke, you would have to fight the big guy. And I will handle the main on, Naruto said. Get to the plan, Naruto said. Obito and Kakashi went to fight with Arashiki to fight with him and Naruto's clone will be helping them. Sasuke was fighting the big guy alone. And Naruto was fighting against Momoshiki. Then we're getting an upper hand on those. Now Naruto and Momoshiki was fighting against each other. Naruto was gaining the upper hand on Momoshiki and Kinshiki saw it and then ran towards Momoshiki. It is my time, Lord Momoshiki, you can absorb my chakra and kill him. No, I will feed you to 10 tails to create a chakra fruit, Momoshiki said. Kinshiki left from there to feed himself to 10 tails. 10 tails absorbed all of Kinshiki's chakra and then devour him. Naruto and Sasuke was in front of Momoshiki. Sasuke, go and help Obito and Kakashi-sensei and let me dispel the last remaining clone. I can handle him, Naruto said to Sasuke. Sasuke left from there to help Arashiki. And Naruto dispelled his clone. And now Naruto was more strong. Their plan was to absorb Naruto's all chakra. Arashiki understood Momoshiki's plan. He sent Obito and Kakashi in their world and now it was Sasuke versus Arashiki. Arashiki ate some chakra fruit and then he started eating the Rinnegan in hands. He became a different monster now. On the other side, Momoshiki was thinking about to eat chakra fruit but Naruto was not giving him the chance. After feeding Kinshiki to 10 tails, Momoshiki started the process of chakra fruit. He turned 10 tails in its final form, the divine tree. 10 tails turned into the divine tree. Now everything is left to feed him his chakra and then I will have the chakra fruit, Momoshiki thought in his mind. Naruto faked that he was tired. Now he gave Momoshiki a chance. On the other side, Arashiki took Sasuke to other dimension to trap him so that he can come back to the dimension again and can feed 10 tails Naruto's chakra. When he took Sasuke to another dimension, Sasuke again engaged him into a battle. And now Naruto and Momoshiki was only there and there left only them and their upcoming battle. Arashiki thought that they both will be able to feed Naruto to 10 tails. Momoshiki thought Naruto was tired. But Naruto was figuring out what Momoshiki was thinking about to do. Momoshiki was about to eat the chakra fruit but at the last moment Naruto teleported there and hits him hard and took him off guard. Naruto took that chakra fruit from him. Naruto, it is time to feed him to the 10 tails, Kurama said to Naruto mentally. First absorb his most of the chakra and then feed it to 10 tails, Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto sealed his movements with his chakra rods and then absorbed his half of chakra. And then Naruto took out his Rinnegan so that he cannot absorb chakra anymore. Kurama stopped sharing his chakra with Naruto and said, use you 10 tails chakra and control the divine tree. Try to do it, Naruto, Kurama said. But Naruto was not able to do it because he was not a wood style user. I am not a wood style user, Naruto said to Kurama. Chakra fruit. If fully created Naruto, you would have to feed him to 10 tails, otherwise he will do it with you, Kurama said. And then Arashiki came then and saw that Momoshiki was pinned down on the ground. Naruto sensed Arashiki came, there was a different beast now. Naruto, you would have to absorb the divine tree before he can do it. If he absorbs it, you will not have even a chance against him, Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto created 5 clones with equal chakra to engage Arashiki in a fight. In that meantime, real Naruto cut down the divine tree and teleported that with him and started absorbing that divine tree. And now Arashiki was frustrated to leave from there, but Naruto's clones was not letting him leave from there. And then Sasuke too came there and started attacking on Arashiki. What is happening here, Naruto? You pinned down Momoshiki there and fighting against him. Till then Momoshiki gathered his all chakra and overpowered the chakra rods and broke free. And now he started attacking on them. He was able to overpower the chakra rods because the real Naruto wasn't there. Let me handle them, you go behind that bastard. He took out my Rinnegan. I cannot teleport, Momoshiki said to Arashiki. And he started fighting against Sasuke and Naruto clones. And Arashiki left from there and teleported where the real Naruto was. When he reached there, Naruto has absorbed the divine tree. Naruto, this time you have absorbed the whole 10 tails with the chakra fruit. Your appearance will change now, Kurama said to Naruto. You filthy creature, you took my 10 tails from me, you are going to die now, Arashiki said to Naruto. Naruto flied towards Arashiki so fast, grabbed him and then teleported to that dimension. Naruto reached there where Sasuke and Naruto's clone were dominating against Momoshiki. Kill him, Sasuke, till that time I will kill him, Naruto said. Naruto started beating Arashiki. Sasuke was now confused how Naruto was able to beat Arashiki so easily. And now his appearance was now changed too. Now he got the Rinne Sharingan on his forehead. And his body became white. What have you done, Naruto? Sasuke asked. A clone replied, I guess he absorbed the divine tree again, and this time it was full divine tree with chakra fruit. Why did he do that? He knew that he can be corrupt because of this much power. Then why did he do that? He did that so Arashiki cannot do it, and if Arashiki would have done it we were dead, a clone said. And now what about these two? Sasuke asked. We would have to kill them both here so that they cannot come to us again, clone said. Real me is planning to kill him and Momoshiki so that he cannot go back to our world and can cause problem for others, clone said. So I would have to kill him, Sasuke said. No, you are not going to kill him, Sasuke, you are going to take his all chakra from him first and then you will kill him. I was thinking about this, but we would have to mobilize him first. Don't worry, we will do it for you, clone said. Clones started attacking on Momoshiki so hard with the chakra rods and pinned him down to the ground so that Sasuke can absorb rest of his chakra. Put your hand on him and start absorbing his chakra till the last ounce of chakra, clone said. After beating Arashiki so much, real Naruto took out his Rinnegan too and Naruto was going to absorb his chakra. Naruto, you have seen that how fast Momoshiki was absorbing chakra because he had a Rinnegan in his hand. Implant a Rinnegan on your hand so that you can absorb his chakra fast, Kurama said to Naruto. We are taking those Rinnegan to destroy then, Naruto said. Nope, we are not taking them to destroy them, we are taking them to use later, Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto implanted Rinnegan in his hand as Kurama told him to do. And then Naruto put a hand on Arashiki and started absorbing his chakra. I think I should leave some chakra for Sasuke too. But when Naruto was absorbing his chakra, he himself turned into a chakra fruit. What he has transformed into the chakra fruit, Naruto said. You should eat it, Naruto, if someone gets this chakra fruit he will corrupt, Kurama said. I can get corrupt too, Naruto said. It would have corrupt you when you absorb the whole divine tree along with a big chakra fruit. Naruto ate that chakra fruit and got more strength. Now Naruto was feeling guilty because of taking so much power for himself. I think I should give one Rinnegan to Sasuke too. You know what he can do with the Rinnegan, Kurama said. But if wants to do something he can do it with his one Rinnegan too, Naruto said. You are right, you should ask him. After eating the chakra fruit, Naruto teleported to his clones and saw that Sasuke absorbed Momoshiki's chakra. You are looking sad, Naruto, Sasuke asked. I am feeling guilty, Sasuke, I have again absorbed the divine tree and this time it was full, not just a part of the 10 tails, Naruto said. Let's go, Sasuke, we are going back to the village and we will transplant a Rinnegan into your right eye too. I have got one, Naruto said to Sasuke. But before leaving we need to kill him first, Naruto said. Naruto sealed Momoshiki in a storage scroll and then teleported into the village. About that Rinnegan, Naruto, I would lose my left eye's abilities if I will transplant my right eye. Naruto called for an Anbu. You called me Lord Hokage. Yes, call Obito Uchiha Lord 5. And Lord 6. Naruto said to him. All of them came there and now they're all sitting there. What do you want, Naruto? Tsunade asked Naruto. You have seen today what happened. I suspect there are others from their clan, and when they will come again we need strong shinobis to fight against them, Naruto said. You both are strongest here, Tsunade said to Naruto. Well, it is not the truth, Sasuke said. He was always strong and now he is stronger, Sasuke said. What do you want to say, Tsunade said. I will say it clearly. To counter them I need to absorb the divine tree again, and this time divine tree had the chakra fruit too. And it simply means that I am even stronger than Ten Tails, Madara and even Kagaya now, Naruto said. So what do you want from us, Naruto? Tsunade said. I want you to perform some medical surgeries, Naruto said. Why you want me? You could have asked Sakura too. I don't want he to know about this too. I want a prosthetic arm for Sasuke. Can you make it with Hashirama cells? Naruto asked. You know it. What could be the result of it? Tsunade said. Yeah, I know about that. This is why I asked you to make a prosthetic arm, which will not be like his own arm, it will be like mine so that he can take it out if want, just like me, Naruto said. You can ask this with someone else too, Tsunade said. Yeah, grandma, but I called you here to know what do you think about this, Naruto said, and besides it was not all, Naruto said. You were planning something more, Kakashi said. Yes, Naruto said. And what is that? Kakashi asked. Obito, I want you to implant some of Hashirama cells into Kakashi-sensei so that he can use Sharingan more easily. Why would I use Sharingan, Naruto? I don't have Sharingan now, Kakashi said. First listen to him, Kakashi, what he is trying to say, Obito said to Kakashi. Obito, I will be giving you a Rinnegan and you will give your left eye to Kakashi-sensei. Do you think it would be good idea? I don't want to remember what I have done in the past, Obito said. Obito, it is not about us, it is for protecting the whole world, not only the village, Naruto said. You have seen our enemy, how much strong they were. Do you think only 3 were there? There should be some more too, Naruto said to them. But still, Naruto, why are you trusting me even after you know I have done so much wrong in the past, Obito said. That time you were Madara and now you are Obito Uchiha of the Leaf and one of my father's subordinate and my senior like my elder brother. This is why I am trusting you, and besides if you are talking about more power will corrupt you again. I am here to help you, don't worry about it, Naruto said. You should listen to him, he is Hokage now, Tsunade, and besides he would have to take you down himself in case you this power corrupt you, Naruto said. Anything else, Tsunade asked. Yes, I want one Rinnegan to transplant into Sasuke right hand too, Naruto said. How did you got this much Rinnegan, Tsunade asked. I took 2 Rinnegan from Momoshiki and 1 from Arashiki. I have implanted those 2 Rinnegan into my hands, and besides I got a Rinne Sharingan on my forehead. Naruto uncovered his forehead and then showed the Rinnegan to them. And then Naruto transformed into his original from now. You are looking like Sage of 6 Paths, Kakashi said. We have to get ready for more attack, Naruto said. I want these things to get done, Naruto said. And after us we will pass down these things on to next generation, Naruto said. Naruto was looking sad. Then Naruto handed over to Rinnegan Lady Tsunade and left from there. And then left from there. What happened to him, Tsunade asked. He is looking sad. He is feeling guilty because he absorbed so much, he fears that this power could corrupt him, Sasuke said. This thing made him different from others. He has a lot of strength but he never takes it for himself, he does it for others, Kakashi said. He has suffered a lot, Kakashi said. Remember, for the first time he got Sharingan he was there to help Uchiha, he knew he could hurt himself but still went there to help others. And then Danzo transplanted Sharingan into him, Kakashi said. Yeah, and then Danzo was behind him to take him under his control. And then he caught into the fight with Orochimaru because of me. He got the cursed mark because of me, Sasuke said. And then he trained so hard with Jiraiya in order to save and rest, we all know. I knew that he will become strong but not this I never have imagined, Tsunade said. After being this, you know what is special about him, Obito said. Yeah, the only thing special about him his heart, and because of his heart his strength didn't corrupted him, Sasuke said. They all left from there after that. They all got the surgeries again. Naruto reached at his house and then he unsealed Momoshiki's body and puts his hand on him and started absorbing him. Momoshiki turned into a chakra fruit, then Naruto sealed that chakra fruit where he before sealed the chakra fruit which Momoshiki was going to eat. Naruto called Hinata there. Hinata saw Naruto's appearance was totally changed, now he was looking like the Sage of 6 Paths. Use your Byakugan on me and see what you can see in me, Naruto said. I can see another chakra in you dear. What happened to you? Hinata asked. You were there when they attacked on us and took me into a different dimension where they had a 10 tails. They wanted to feed my chakra to 10 tails so that they can have a chakra fruit, Naruto said. I was thinking about what if more of them come here, what we will do then, Naruto said to Hinata. Hinata, don't mind, but you would have to train more now in case something happens to me so that you can save our kids, Naruto said to Hinata. Oh, don't worry dear, nothing will happen. I will take care of our kids and nothing is going to happen to you dear, Hinata consoled Naruto. Himawari and Boruto came there. Are you okay daddy? Himawari, daughter of Naruto, asked. Yeah, everything in all right Hima. Don't you remember who your daddy is? Naruto said to her and ruffled her hairs and hugged her. Boruto was just standing there. Then Naruto asked him to come towards and then. Today I will be telling you my master's story, Naruto said. Unlike me he was so cool, but like me he was strong. But when he had to fight with a stronger opponent he decided to fight him. Even he knew that it would be so hard for him to fight him alone. He knew that if we will be together we can take down that enemy, but still he chose to fight that enemy alone so that I can be saved. This is how my master was, Naruto said. Why did he do that when he knew that you both can take down that enemy together? Boruto asked. Because he loved him, he wanted to protect me, Naruto said to Boruto. I used to call him grandpa because once he was my father's teacher too, and my father used to respect him so much that he considered him more like a father, so this is why I used to call him grandpa. He always took care of me, Naruto said. He did it because he loved you, right dad? Boruto said. Nope Boruto, he did that because he was that kind of person, Naruto said. If you will ask me what I want you to be like, I would say that you become like my father or my grandpa, Naruto said to Boruto. Grandpa Hokage, and your grandpa was so cool, Boruto said. Being a shinobi is not about how cool you are, it is about how good and kind you are, Naruto said. Look at your mom, she is a strong kunoichi too, but she left that shinobi work for you because she doesn't want that you both feel alone, Naruto said to them. Keep in mind Boruto, people trusts you when you protect them, you care for them. This is what my grandpa and my father has done. And the same thing I always tried to do. Today I will entrust you with something you will need in future, Naruto said. From today I will be watching your training. I know it is against you, will Boruto, but you would have to train. You have seen what we faced today, Naruto said. Yeah dad. Forgive me for this, Boruto, but would have to do it with you. Then Naruto turned towards Himawari and said, I am sorry my little princess, but daddy wants you to train too, Naruto said to her too. I will do it daddy if you will with us. But before starting training you both have to promise me that you are going to protect the village, Naruto said. I promise you daddy I will protect others, Himawari said. Yeah me too dad, and sorry for today, Boruto said to Naruto. Don't worry about it, Naruto said to him and hugged him too. Always remember, whatever happens dad always will love you, Naruto said. Boruto was emotional now. Your training will be starting from tomorrow, Naruto said. Hinata came there and said food is ready, Hinata said to them. After eating they all went to sleep. In the next morning Naruto created a clone and left towards the Hokage office. Sasuke, Obito, Kakashi and Tucson came there and said all the surgeries are done, Naruto. Obito, you are going to train you Rinnegan now and will leave on a mission today, Naruto said. Sasuke, you too will be leaving on a mission, Naruto said to Sasuke. Kakashi-sensei, I want you to look for the good-hearted students and start their training along with training you. I too, Naruto said to Kakashi. Forgive for this grandma, but you need to teach some more student for upcoming things, Naruto said to Tsunade. What do you want to do, Naruto, they asked. I want you to keep an eye on everything, every possible threat. We need to end the threats before even they can emerge. You know it how capable Otsutsuki are, Naruto said. Yeah, you are right. I don't want to do it, but still I would have to do it, Tsunade said. Sasuke, you too have a kid, how her training is going on, Naruto asked. I don't know honestly, I never focused on her training because I had to do so much missions, Sasuke said. Don't worry about her, I will train her, Obito said. She is an Uchiha so she should have a lot of potential. What about your kids, Naruto, Kakashi asked. I will be training them on my own. After Sasuke went to look for something they got a mission from Hidden Rain Village, where Sasuke got to know about the Kara, and then left from there towards the village. On the other hand, a clone of Naruto created had started Naruto's kid. And now Hinata was training Himawari's Byakugan too. Naruto applied to chakra storing seal on both of them. What if this for Boruto, asked Naruto. Because of this you will be able to store 100 times of your original chakra and you can use it later into fight, Naruto said to Boruto. Naruto clone noticed that Boruto has got a Jogan. He doesn't know what this eye was, but still he still knew that it was a dojutsu. How did you get this Boruto? Naruto asked Boruto. I don't know, Dad, I just awakened it few days ago, but I cannot use it, Boruto said to Naruto. Clone told Naruto about the Jogan. After knowing it, Naruto teleported on the ground and sent his clone to Hokage office to complete the work. You got a dojutsu, Boruto, show me how it is, Naruto said. It activates on its own, I don't know how to do it, Boruto said. Gather your chakra into your right eye, then you will be able to use it, Naruto said. Boruto tried to do, but he was not able to activate his Jogan. Boruto, you need to work on your chakra control, and then Naruto showed him the chakra weights to increase his body strength. And then left from there after leaving a clone there. Naruto got to know about Kara. I need more information about this group, Kara, Naruto said. And Sasuke started looking for more information now. After few days, Naruto got to know that there are few members in Kara, they are so strong. But he doesn't get to know about the leader of Kara group. Konohamaru was on a mission with his team where he got the information about Kara. A member of Kara taking a vessel of their leader attacked on Konohamaru. Boruto was with him. When he hits Konohamaru bad, in that time that machine opened up. And then came out a boy from the machine. He was thinking about to run from there. But that Kara member stopped him. His name was Garo. He had cybernetic arms, he was good in close combat. But Kawaki started fighting against him. And in the end, when Garo was beating Kawaki, Kawaki was tired. His karma power activated, and then he killed Garo with a high-level attack. Even Team Konohamaru was going to get hurt with that attack, but Boruto's karma activated too. Before this, Boruto has never cared about the mark on his hand. And then absorbed that attack. After that, Boruto and Kawaki both been unconscious. Konohamaru took both of them to the Leaf Village. And admitted Kawaki to the hospital. He reported it to Naruto. Naruto went to the hospital and called there Ino to read Kawaki's mind. Kawaki was sleeping. Ino came there and started reading his mind. She connected Naruto and Shikamaru with his too. They can see what happened to him in the past. They got to know about the karma mark on his hand. And when it activates, Naruto and Shikamaru saw his most of the memories. Konohamaru came to Naruto and then told him that Boruto and Kawaki had the same mark on their hands, and when Kawaki activated that power, his strength level boosted so much. Naruto said Ino to check for those memories too. Then Naruto got to know what karma is capable of, but it can take control over the vessel's body. Now Naruto was sad to know that Naruto's son Boruto too was now a vessel of an Otsutsuki. All I can remember is Boruto came in contact with only Momoshiki, and that means Momoshiki implanted his karma into Boruto's body. And in the night Boruto saw him in his mind, which confirmed that Boruto was now Momoshiki's vessel. Naruto got to know about Jigen, who looked like an Otsutsuki. On the other hand, leader of Kara sent another two members of Kara to retrieve Kawaki from the hidden leaf. Those two were Delta and Kashin Koji. Delta was an advanced cyborg, she can absorb chakra, and Kashin Koji was the clone of Jiraiya. Kawaki woke up and saw that Naruto was sitting in front of, and he was in the hospital. Naruto offered him food and then told him that now Naruto know everything about him. How did you know about me? Kawaki said. I have so many shinobis in my village, they can read minds, and believe me, I have seen everything. I don't want to cause any more problem to you. You are safe here, don't worry, Naruto said to Kawaki. Why should I believe you? Kawaki asked. You are right, you should think about it, we are not related, we don't even know you, but you are now at the hospital, we saved your life from that Kara member, right? Naruto said. I have nothing to do with Kara, Kawaki said. I can say that those people are not good, I just want to know about them, I will like their abilities, and what are they trying to do? Naruto said. I don't know about anything, Kawaki said. Don't worry about it, you just rest here, then you will be coming with me, you will stay with me, Naruto said. Why would I stay here? Kawaki asked. Because you have no place to go, and besides they are behind you, and believe if anyone can stop them, or in this village you have suffered a lot, I know it, I promise you will not suffer anymore. From today I am adopting you, but you would have to promise me that you will not hurt anyone here and will not try to leave from here, Naruto said. I will leave from here, I will not stay here, Kawaki said. He remembered what happened when Jigen adopted him and what happened later, so he doesn't want to repeat it again. Come on up, we are going to house, Naruto said to Kawaki. Now Kawaki was walking behind Naruto, so he tried to sneak from there. Whenever he runs he found Naruto on the ahead. I guess I cannot run from you, Kawaki said. Naruto took him to house, and then the next morning took him to the training ground where he was teaching his kids in the forest. Delta was outside the village, but Kashin Koji now in the village and keeping an eye on Kawaki. But Kawaki was wandering freely. Why is wandering freely in the village, why he and not trying to leave from here? Delta was in frustration to wait there, so she got ready to enter the village. She came into the village, but Ino sensed her chakra. Naruto, I have sensed an unknown and strong chakra entered into the village and heading towards you. I see, Naruto said. Keep on high alert, Ino, Naruto said. On the other hand, Kakashi got suspicious about Kashin Koji. He was chasing him. Delta came towards Naruto and said to Kawaki, what are you doing here? You should be with us, Delta said to Kawaki. And why do you think so? Naruto asked. Because he belongs to our leader now, Delta said. No, he doesn't belong to anyone now. He is my son. I took him under my family, so he is now lives in this village. And speaking of village, how dare you to enter the village without my permission? Naruto said. I don't need to take any permission from anyone to take him with me, Delta said. I think nobody has taught you the manners. Should I teach you some? Naruto said. Don't talk too much. Hand over him to me. I will spare your life, Delta said to Naruto. You think you can take down me? Naruto said. Why, he is trying to pick a fight with her. Just take me from here. I can run again from there, Kawaki said. You know nothing about my dad. He never back on his words. Once he said he adopted you, and that means now you are his son and my brother, and he will not allow anyone to take you from here. This is how my dad is, Boruto said to Kawaki. But still she is so strong, Kawaki said. Why to put life on risk? Kawaki said. You don't know about him. He is stronger, Boruto said. Naruto then transformed and came into his real sage form. Delta was shocked to Naruto. He was looking like an Otsutsuki. So this is his real form, Kawaka said. Delta attacked on Naruto and starting hitting with punches and kicks so hard. And she landed a kick on Naruto and used her increasing foot ability and then stabbed Naruto in the stomach. Why do you need him? Naruto asked. Why should I tell you? And beside, you are going to die now. Then what would you do after knowing about us? Why are you risking your life for him? Delta said. I told you the reason, Naruto said. Himawari was worried now to see her father injured. You bastard, you almost fooled me. You want the information about Kara. Naruto stood up and said, so you got it, tell me about it or else I will have to force you. Naruto used his universal pull and pulled Delta towards him and grabbed her with her neck. So tell me about them or else I will kill you, Naruto said. She tried to release beams on Naruto, but Naruto used his Rinnegan again and blocked the attack on the way. I will not tell you anything, Delta said, and besides you will not be able to take me down this easily. She attacked on Naruto with his legs. Now she kicked Naruto and freed herself from Naruto's hands. She attacked on Naruto, but Naruto used the almighty push on her and she flew from there. The next moment Naruto was there in front of her. Naruto stabbed her with his chakra rods and blocked her movements. Naruto attacked on her with his Rasengan, but she started absorbing Sharingan. You idiot, I can absorb any amount of chakra, Delta said to Naruto. Is that it then? Why don't I change you limits? I can see you are not a human now, you are like chakra absorbing tools, so there should be a limit of you, Naruto said. Naruto entered the Kurama mode. But before Naruto can attack on her, she attacked with his beams. But Naruto quickly created a Rasengan and clashed with her beams. Why is he attacking on her like this when he knows that she can absorb so much chakra? He should have something in his mind, Boruto said. Naruto increased the size of that Rasengan, overpowered her beams, and now she started absorbing the chakra, and Naruto again increased the size of Rasengan, and now it was a giant Rasengan, and then again increased the amount of chakra, created a massive Rasengan. Amazing, dad has this much amount of chakra, Boruto thought in his mind. The Naruto again increased the amount of chakra and now it was a supermassive Rasengan. What, how much chakra does he have? Delta thought in her mind. Does he have no limit? Delta was thinking. Boruto and Kawaki was shocked to see Naruto's power too. So this is how strong dad really is, he is so cool, Boruto thought in his mind. When the chakra exceeds the limit of Delta, she was not able to absorb the chakra, she was not able to absorb the chakra anymore. Naruto absorbed the supermassive Rasengan and then went toward her and said, was that it you were not even able to hold a piece of my chakra, you were saying? That can easily absorb any amount of chakra, Naruto said. Naruto grabbed her from her neck and absorbed all amount of her chakra. And then punched her and knocked her out in just one punch. Lord Seventh, finish her off, otherwise her body can be blast any moment, Kawaki said. Nope son, we are taking her to the interrogation department, Naruto said. This could be bad, she can explode, Kawaki said. Don't worry about this son, I can handle it. Naruto was taking her with him but her body exploded. Kawaki was now worried about Naruto and Boruto was worried too. And Himawari was scared because she was just a kid. Naruto absorbed the energy of the explosion then went towards his kids. Naruto saw that Himawari was scared. What happened to my little princess? Naruto asked and ruffled her hairs. I was worried about you, Daddy, little Hima said. You don't need to worry about me, Hima, you know Daddy is strong, Naruto said to Himawari. Naruto touched Boruto and Kawaki and teleported them to the house and grabbed Hima and picked her on his shoulders. You want something, Hima? We are going to market. Yay Daddy, I want some sunflower and something to eat, and I need a Kurama toy too, Hima said to Naruto. Let's go, Naruto said. Naruto took her with him. Kawaki and Boruto was now at home. I thought I were in the forest where Lord Seventh had a fight, Kawaki said. Yeah, we were there, you were not dreaming, we were there, Dad just teleported us at the house, Boruto said. Kawaki was more impressed with Naruto now. On the other side, Sasuke got more information about the group Kara. He got to know about another Otsutsuki named Ashiki Jigen, and Kawaki was his vessels, and besides Sasuke had seen another 10 tails there. Sasuke came to Naruto and told him about all this. What the hell is that, another 10 tails? Well, it is the third 10 tails we are watching, and it is the second one on our planet, Naruto said. We would have to finish it, Naruto, before they can become the Jinchuriki of 10 tails, Sasuke said, and again cast the infinite Tsukuyomi. It is not about the infinite Tsukuyomi, they can create the chakra fruit after feeding 10 tails and Otsutsuki. It means they will need a living Otsutsuki to the sacrifice. You got to know about the leader of Kara, Naruto asked. Yeah, he looked same like an Otsutsuki, Sasuke replied. We have 2 vessels in our village, one of Momoshiki and another one is Kawaki. I don't know whose vessel he is, but I know this much, that Kara's leader made him the vessel, Naruto said. It means they doesn't need another Otsutsuki, because after they can take over Boruto or Kawaki's body, they themselves will become Otsutsuki, Sasuke said. Yes, you are right, so before they can do anything we would have to kill them. This is the only option to save my kids, Naruto said. Boruto and Kawaki was there hidden listening to this. Boruto, Kawaki, what are you doing here? Naruto asked. We just came here to talk to you, Dad, Boruto said. How much you have heard? Naruto asked. Everything, Kawaki said. Don't worry about it, I will handle it, Naruto said. But until I handle this situation, you will always with my clone, Naruto said to them. Lord 7th Jigen is so strong, I know him, he trained me Delta, that women is nothing in front of him, Kawaki said. Well, your father is not weak either, you don't worry about it, you both just take care of yourself, now come to me, Naruto said. Naruto gave them a flying Rijin formula and said, press some chakra into in case you need help, I will be there in a flash, Naruto said. After few days, Jigen himself came to take Kawaki from there. But a clone was there with Kawaki and Boruto. I have come to take you with me, Jigen said to Kawaki. I will go with you, but you would not harm anyone here, Kawaki said to Jigen. But before taking him with you would have to take me down, Naruto clone said. Jigen was shocked to see Naruto. He looks like an Otsutsuki, how did he get this power? Jigen thought in his mind. Let's go outside, a fair right, take me down and you can take him with you, Naruto said. Why should I listen to you? Jigen holds Kawaki's hand and left from there with his teleporting portal. Why did you let him go, Dad? Boruto asked. We cannot afford to lose anyone's life here, go and look for Sasuke and tell him to come to me. It is time to finish, Kara, I am going to take your brother back, Naruto said and left from there. Boruto left from there to look for Sasuke. On the other hand, now Naruto was in front of Jigen. What, how did you come here? Jigen said to Naruto. You are not the only one who know teleportation. I am not sensing 10 tails here, so where is he? Now you will hand over my son to me and tell me everything about it, or I will kill you here, Naruto said to Jigen. You think you can take him from me? Jigen said. Yeah, I can take him, how can I left my son to you? Naruto said. He is not your son, he is mine, Jigen said. Well, why don't you ask him yourself? Naruto said. Now come to me, Kawaki, time for you to go home, Naruto said. He can go there again, Kawaki said. Not until I let him go, and if you want to see our fight you can stay here, Kawaki. Come behind me, Naruto said and pulled him towards him. Go hide yourself and enjoy the fight, Naruto said. Kawaki saw the anger in Naruto's eyes and he left from there. Jigen started attacking on Naruto. He threw the chakra rods towards Naruto. But it has no use. Naruto stopped all those with his Rinnegan, and then he raises his hand towards Jigen and said, almighty push. With this attack Jigen flew from there. How strong he is, he stopped my attack and used a technique against me. Then Naruto pulled him towards himself with his universal pull and then said, tell me everything or die. Now Jigen was in Naruto's hand. Jigen was shocked to see Naruto's strength. What, he is absorbing my chakra, Jigen thought in his mind and attacked on Naruto and free himself. And now Jigen was attacking on Naruto and Naruto had an upper hand in the fight. It seems like he is playing with him, how strong he really is, Kawaki thought in his mind. Then Boruto with Sasuke came there with the teleportation. Kawaki saw them and said, "Here Boruto. Are you okay?" Kawaki Boruto asked. "Seems like you are enjoying the fight alone," Sasuke said to Kawaki and sat there with them. "Wait, what, you will not help Dad in this fight? Just look at him, Naruto is playing with him, you still think he need help?" Sasuke said. "You need to learn more about your father. Me and him together took down an Otsutsuki when we were just 17. She absorbed the chakra even greater, the 10 tails, and she has 10 tails whole chakra too." Boruto and Kawaki's mouth were wide open. Then Jigen summoned another member of Kara there to help him, and that was Boro. "Uncle Sasuke, there come another on," Boruto said. "Looks like it is my turn. Enjoy the show," Sasuke said to them and started going towards him. "Stop Sasuke, take care of kids, I can handle them," Naruto said. "I don't like when anyone order me, and besides, why don't you ask Nine Tails to care of them?" Sasuke said. "Kurama, can you take care of my kids?" Naruto said. "Leave them to me," Kurama said, and came out of Naruto and took Kawaki and Boruto into his chakra-made body. "Wait, you are the 9 strongest of all tail beasts after 10 tails," Kawaki said to Kurama. "Yes, you are right, let's have some fun," Kurama said to them and started attacking on Boro. "He is mine," Sasuke said to Kurama. "Well, I too want to have some fun." "What, they are making fun of those powerful opponents?" Kawaki said. "Amazing," Boruto said. "Why don't we fight together?" Sasuke said. Kurama created a tailed beast bomb and destroyed Boro in one blow. "You were saying something," Kurama said to Sasuke. Boruto and Kawaki was shocked to see it. On the other side, Naruto took down Jigen and pinned him down with his chakra rods. Absorbed most of his chakra and then took out his chakra rods on purpose so that Jigen can go to his base. He used all of his left chakra to teleport from there and reached onto his base. The chakra exhaustion caused Jigen to lose his consciousness, and when he lost him consciousness, Ishichi Otsutsuki took control over his body. On that side, when Boro again regenerated, Naruto reached there and attacked on him with his chakra rods and controlled him. "You know what to do," Naruto said to Sasuke. Sasuke uncovered his hand and started absorbing his chakra. Sasuke absorbed all of his chakra and cut his head with his sword and then stabbed a Chidori in his heart, and then Kurama attacked on him with his tailed beast bomb. "Naruto, where is Jigen?" Sasuke asked. "I left him alive so that he can go from here on his base, and it's time to finish all of them," Naruto said to Sasuke. "He will absorb chakra from 10 tails to come back here again," Sasuke said. "Nope, we are going there to handle him and the 10 tails," Naruto said. "No way, you are thinking to feed him to 10 tails," Sasuke said. "Yes, I am thinking about to feed him to 10 tails because he wanted my kids to feed to 10 tails," Naruto said. "Then what about the chakra fruit?" Sasuke asked. "Naruto will eat that chakra fruit and will absorb the divine tree, which will merge with another 10 tails," Kurama said to Sasuke. "You can take some of chakra fruit to," Naruto said to Sasuke. "No, I don't want it, Naruto," Sasuke said. "It is not for you," Naruto said to Sasuke. "It is for the sake of world," Naruto said to Sasuke. "But still it can corrupt me," Sasuke said to Naruto. "I think you should take some chakra fruit to check it," Kurama said to Sasuke. "It will increase your strength," Kurama said. Kurama entered in Naruto's body and then they teleported to the real base of Jigen where he was. Sasuke teleported there because he knew where it was. Now Naruto and Sasuke was in the real base of Kara, where Ishichi was absorbing chakra from the 10 tails. Naruto and Sasuke reached there and saw that an Otsutsuki was absorbing chakra from 10 tails. "Are you done recharging your chakra?" Naruto said to him. Ishichi turned towards them and saw that Naruto and Kawaki there. Naruto saw it was not Jigen. "Where is Jigen?" Naruto asked. "He is no more," Ishichi said to Naruto. "He was just a vessel like you. Have one with you," Ishichi said and looked towards Kawaki. "So is he your vessel?" Naruto asked. "Yes, I am going to take over his body and feed myself to the 10 tails so that I can get chakra fruit, and before that I will kill you," Jigen said to Naruto. Jigen was a weak human, but this one is not as weak as Jigen, Ishichi said to Naruto. "Oh, you have another vessel with you. I can see his process is almost finished too. I think I can have a greater chakra fruit," Ishichi said to Naruto. "I will feed him to 10 tails too. After now they will both live with me until his Otsutsuki process complete, and when he will become Otsutsuki I will feed him to 10 tails." Ishichi looked towards Boruto. Naruto became angry to hear about this. "You think you can lend a single hand on my kids?" Naruto created a massive Rasenshuriken to attack on Ishichi. But Ishichi shrunk its size. Naruto was thinking where it has gone and again created a Rasengan to attack. But again Ishichi shrunk its size. So it is his right eye's ability. Before Naruto can attack on him, he so fast stabbed Naruto with his chakra rods and then attacked on Sasuke and threw him on a rock so hard it even destroyed the rock. And now he was heading towards Kawaki to complete his karma process fully. It left 18% only, same as Boruto's. Boruto came into way to save Kawaki. Stay away, Boruto. Kawaki said to Boruto. I can see your karma process has completed too, and now it is left for him to take over you, or I can feed you to 10 tails right now too. Ishichi came to Boruto so fast and stabbed his hand in Boruto's chest. Naruto till then overpowered the chakra rods and teleported there, and he saw that Ishichi has stabbed Boruto in his chest, so he attacked on Ishichi so fast. He was so angry now. He was attacking on Ishichi so hard, but it was no good. Then Naruto was going to activate Sage Chakra Seal, but Kurama stopped him and said, wait Naruto, I have something to test. Kurama said to Naruto. What you want to test, Kurama? Naruto asked Kurama. A final form which takes user's life force and a lot amount of chakra in few minutes, but since you have a lot amount of chakra, let me test that form, Kurama said to Naruto. Open your Sage Chakra Seal. I am going to absorb a lot of chakra. My own will last only few minutes, I would need more chakra, Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto opened the Sage Chakra Seal, and then Kurama connected that seal with himself so that he can use the chakra in the fight. And then started the process, and then Naruto turned into Baryon mode. On the other hand, Momoshiki had to use his rest 18% of chakra to revive Boruto. If he hasn't, he too could die with Boruto. Now Naruto has started playing with Ishichi. Naruto was beating him so badly. After 5 minutes, when Naruto injured Ishichi so bad, he asked Kurama to stop that form. You should feed him to 10 tails first, Naruto, Kurama said to Naruto. You were right, Naruto said to Kurama. Ishichi was attacking on Naruto so fast now, but it had no effect on Naruto. In the end, Naruto caught him and feed him to 10 tails. And then went towards the Boruto to see him and heal him. But Boruto was okay now, he was fully healed. Naruto saw he was okay, then Naruto got relaxed. Sasuke too came there to see Boruto. Since Boruto is okay now, then what are you thinking about to do with the 10 tails now, Sasuke asked Naruto. I will create the divine tree and then the chakra fruit so one else can use the 10 tails for them. What about that form, Naruto? You are beating him so easily in that form. Yeah, Kurama came up with that thing, Naruto said to Sasuke. Since everything is okay now, it is time to create divine tree for chakra fruit, Naruto said, and went in front of 10 tails and controlled him and created the divine tree and started creating the chakra fruit on other side. Momoshiki in Boruto was waiting for chakra fruit to fully create so that he can attack on Naruto and can have the chakra fruit. Chakra fruit created fully, and now it is only left to take the chakra fruit and absorb the remaining divine tree. But Boruto wake up and started flying towards chakra fruit. But Naruto understood it and he is not Boruto. Momoshiki has took control over Boruto's body. Naruto teleported towards him and then teleported Boruto on the ground. Naruto, eat that chakra fruit, I will stop him, Sasuke said to Naruto. Be careful, don't hit him so hard, Naruto said. Kawaki started helping Sasuke too with his karma. We have to stop him until Naruto eat that chakra fruit, Sasuke said to Kawaki. They both were fighting with Boruto now. Naruto had no option but to seal that chakra fruit. Naruto sealed that chakra fruit in a storage seal and then cut down the divine tree and absorbed it. Then Naruto went towards Boruto to stop him. Naruto holds him and started absorbing his chakra. You dare to take control over my son's body? Don't you remember what I had done to you in the past? Naruto said to him. After Naruto absorbed most of his chakra, Boruto gained control over his body. I am okay, Dad, you can leave me now, Boruto said. Naruto put him to the ground and ruffled his hair and then said, don't worry, I will think of it and will seal him into your body so that he cannot take control over your body again. Then they started looking in the hideout to look for someone, where he met Amato. They captured him and took him to the Leaf Village. Now you are going to tell me everything about Kara and Otsutsuki, you know, else get ready to die, Naruto said to Amato. You cannot kill me because I know something more important about karma. I know how to get rid of karma, Amato said. It seems you want to bargain. Tell us what you want to tell us about this, Shikamaru said to Amato, the scientist who created most all of Kara members. I have few conditions, Amato said. First, you will leave me alive. Second, I will be allowed to continue my research. Third and last, I want you to resurrect my daughter, Amato said to Naruto. She is dead, we cannot resurrect somebody after their death, Naruto said. I can accept you first two conditions, but those on the condition that your research will not harm anyone in the village. I accept your condition, but you would have to resurrect my daughter, otherwise you can kill me, Yamato said. Shikamaru took Naruto out of the room to talk to him. I think you should accept his condition, Shikamaru said to Naruto. And why do you think like this, Naruto asked. Think about it, Naruto. What if Momoshiki took control over Boruto's body? Then you would have to deal with it yourself. And what if he kills others in the village? You can't risk others' life for just one resurrection. Since you have 10 tails in you, it will not affect you to resurrect his daughter, Shikamaru said. Naruto unwantedly agreed on that thing. Naruto went back to the village. I will resurrect your daughter, but I have some conditions. First you will tell everything about the karma and then help us get rid of karma seal, Naruto said. Second, you will give your words you will be loyal to Konoha in future. I will put a seal on you and you will under my watch, Naruto said. Amato agreed to the conditions of Naruto. I will do it, Amato said. Bring your daughter body so that I can resurrect her, but first get rid you their karma, Naruto said. Nope, I will tell everything about karma, but before getting rid of it you would have to resurrect my daughter, Amato said. Fine, I will do it, Naruto said, but what if you will betray me, Naruto asked. Then I will kill them both by myself, Sasuke said. Naruto put a seal on Amato's body so he can control Amato. And then Amato told everything about karma to Naruto. Boruto and Kawaki were there too, learning everything about karma because it was about them. Then Amato bring her daughter's body for resurrection. Naruto used Rinne rebirth on her daughter and revived her. Amato was so happy now, his eyes were wet, now he was crying. I did as you wanted, now it is your time to fulfill your duty, Naruto said. Amato did as promised, he extracted karma from Boruto and Kawaki. Now Momoshiki cannot take control over him body and Ashiki cannot take control over Kawaki's body. But because you did this for me, I will tell you one more thing. Since their karma extracted, now they can use karma's strength without even losing their control over their body, Amato said to Naruto. If you were right, I would have to see it myself, Naruto said. Then Naruto took Boruto and Kawaki to the ground and asked them to attack on him and try to use karma. Naruto caught them into an intense fight so that they can activate their karma seal. After they both get tired and still were trying to activate their karma seal. They've been able to activate their karma seal when they got so tired. They were not losing control over their bodies even after getting so much tired. After that day Naruto trained all of his kids. After 3 years, when Code attacked on the Hidden Leaf Village, Boruto and Kawaki came there to fight him. Now they were even able to use all of his Otsutsuki powers, like Boruto can access Byakugan and he trained his Jogan too. Kawaki can now use his Dojutsu too. They both can fly now. Naruto entrusted half Kurama to Himawari so that Kurama can protect Himawari in case she needed protection. And Naruto trained her with Kurama's chakra, and Hinata and Nizi trained her Byakugan too. Because of having so much chakra and pure form of Byakugan, Himawari awakened the Tensegan. Naruto ate that chakra fruit too and he got a lot more chakra too now. He was even more strong than before after eating chakra fruit. Sasuke ate some chakra fruit too, he became strong too. Now Naruto had 10 tails worth chakra, 2 chakra fruits chakra, and the chakra he absorbed from his enemies, and after releasing his chakra storing seal his own chakra level became insane high, and besides he stored 10 times of his that whole much chakra into his body too. Now his strength level far exceeded Otsutsuki like Ishichi. When Kawaki attacked on Leaf Village, then Kawaki and Boruto beats him so hard. Their chakra problem Naruto solved with his chakra storing seal and even taught them Sage Jutsu too. And now they were as strong as Otsutsuki's. They were beating Kawaki so bad for attacking on Leaf Village when Naruto appeared there with his pure speed. And now Naruto was in front of Code with his pure speed. Whenever he was teleporting with his claw mark reaches there before even he can come out of his claw marks. Naruto holds him with his hands and blow his head in just one attack. Amato has created another delta, and now Kash and Koji were there in the Leaf Village too, and he taught Kawaki and Boruto most of the Otsutsuki abilities. Amato had Shibai Otsutsuki's cells in his possession and he transplanted his cells in Boruto and Kawaki too so that they can use their Otsutsuki abilities again. And Naruto gave Boruto and Kawaki the left 2 Rinnegan, 1 each to them he stored before when he took out those Rinnegan from Urashiki and Momoshiki. And they were ready to fight with any upcoming threats. And their lives goes on happily. This is for this video. If you like the video, please like the video and subscribe the channel. You can give your review about the video and can give the suggestion for the next video in comment section. Thanks for watching the video. We'll meet you in the next part. You are watching Sage What Ifs. Thanks for watching the series.